No, not preacher fifth today, man. Not today, man. I'm actually doing this early because I have to go tonight. What's up? What's up? What's up with y'all, man? I'm just cooling, man, trying to get this out the way. Yeah, it's all good over here, man. He said probably won't be on the show later, man. Spending time. This is the show. There won't be a later show. This is the show. There won't be a later show. That's why I'm doing it right now. I got stuff to do later. So if people come on, they do. If they don't, they'll just catch me when the season start. Because this is my last show until.
What's happening, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I'm good, man. What's happening?
Chilling, man. Just ready to, go through this draft real quick.
You just wake up from a nap or something? Because that's what I did. That's why my hair's all fucked up.
I just got up.
Yeah.
Yep, I just got up, man. I literally just Googled who he drafted. I didn't even know.
I'm completely behind on the draft. I gotta be honest. Only when yesterday we did the show, I found out about the picks and stuff.
Like I got a text from Uncensored about Cleveland picking up Shador.
Yeah, Cleveland picked up Shador. I saw that much because it was all over social media.
Other than that, I didn't see nothing. Like I said, I just got up and I do this show now because I'm actually going out to the movies.
Oh later. Shit! What are you going to see, man?
The what's his name? The Sinners movie.
Oh, dude, I saw it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm going to see that tonight. So
I know the producer on the film as well as one of the camera technicians. So it's a good one. So
what's up, Mike? What's up,
Mike?
So yeah, I'm gonna go check that out and stuff like that. That's what I'm doing the show right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Backstage. Oh shit. My bad, champ. I didn't know.
What's up, guys?
What's happening, man? Dude, yesterday's show was making me laugh, man.
I rewatched it.
Crazy, bro.
No, I rewatched the show from 2 days ago. The first round.
Sorry. Okay.
I rewatched first round. Brian James got the highest in his respective draft. Yeah, wake up, man. You see, hey man,
the Bronny James thing is a bit disrespectful. I can't front. On Shador, that's a bit disrespectful, but hey.
All right.
Now
man, all I know, the Cowboys got a tight end named Shamar somebody. He's from Florida. He run a 4.7. He's 6'1", 2. I think
they got a 6'1" tight end.
A 6'1" tight end?
No, linebacker. My bad, linebacker.
I was about to say what?
I was about to say too. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, linebacker. My bad.
Oh yeah, that's my boy from Florida. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
We got dang on Jack, not Jack. That's the other one. We got Cowboys got
We drafted Jaden Blue, the Texas running back.
We got Elijah. We got Elijah from Florida.
He dislocated his knee in 2023. We love guys with bad knees, man.
Yeah, we really do. The Cowboys.
He's small too, man.
How tall is? I mean, how big is it?
Elijah like 5'11" or something like that.
Okay, I tuned out after the the fifth round. Did Cowboys pick up a defensive tackle?
No,
I don't.
In the draft? No,
I don't think so. No, we haven't. We only got 3 picks left, and honestly, like there was a kid, Tim Dwight, I liked. So I think the Lions just took him.
Yeah,
I got Zeke Biggers still left on my board. I got Howard Cross. I got all my guys out, but they're still out there. Shamar Turner, the linebacker we took, he's 6'1", 220. 6'1", 220, 8-inch hands.
We did get that
4.7. He ran a 4.7.
But I gotta be honest. I'm not surprised by the Cowboys' stupid picks, man. I just can't front.
Uh,
I didn't expect the exact picks, but I knew that they would fuck this draft up. They've been fucking drafts up for a while now at this point. So
Jaden Blue is really good. I'm not going to lie to you, but
Mhm.
he's a third down. This is my thing. Jaden Blue, he's my 15th ranked running back in
Mhm.
big letters on top.
Yeah.
Third down, change of pace running back.
Mhm.
That's what he is.
Hmm.
6 foot, 200. He's probably like 5'10, probably a little bit 11. Probably
Right.
like a little lighter. But
Right.
he had 730 yards for 8 touchdowns. But why I call him a third down change of pace back? He had 40 catches, 43 catches for 400 yards and 6 TDs. So that's a third down back to me.
Right.
But yet there were better backs on the board,
Mm.
and we don't have a first down running back on this team.
No, our running back room is disgusting bad.
It's as bad as our defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Yo,
Running
the
back
fact
room,
that we have, and yo, note the sad part is
Hmm.
San Fran, Philadelphia,
What's up, brother?
Michigan.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What's
Good,
up,
man. What's
Cowboy?
up?
Honor, what's
Man,
up?
I'm not even joking, bro. I don't like a single pick we made today. I know people like the running back. Bro, there's better running backs we could have
No,
got.
well,
DJ
no.
Giddens was there.
Yeah.
Devin Neal was there. Ollie Gordon was there. Why did we get Jaden Blue?
Bashad Smith, SMU, still on the board.
And we have no D tackles, and we traded up for that crappy linebacker. Like, dude, this is a disaster.
That's
Typical
what
Cowboys,
the
man.
linebacker blows like I don't understand about the linebacker is I thought we wanted to get bigger in the middle.
Apparently not. They never do it, man.
These guys still have 3 more picks or 4 more picks, and they're gonna probably waste them on some shitty receiver. They're probably gonna get Chaz Johnson and
We're
Shiloh Sanders.
gonna our running our running defense next year is gonna be bad, or like this upcoming year is gonna be horrible.
Let's look at
Third,
the
it's
bright
gonna be
side.
third year in a row.
Yeah,
Let's look at the bright side. The worse we are, the better the draft pick we're gonna have. We're gonna
but
get,
here's the thing: we said this last year.
yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter though if you blow it on bums though.
You're right. No, cool Cowboy. I
Yeah,
agree with you.
but if all top 10 picks were good, so if we was in the top 10, we would have got a good pick.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't think the Cowboys would have picked. Well, I can't say that because they
Yeah,
Mozzie.
I was
You never
asking
know.
myself that
That's my
question.
whole point, man.
I was asking fifth quarter, I swear to God, I was asking myself that question. I'm saying to myself, if Mikal Williams and Alfred Collins were on the board, maybe they might have took Mikal Williams.
Yeah, they'd have took him. They would
They would have
took him.
taken him.
But to be honest with you, the way how we haven't taken a defensive tackle,
Yeah,
I honestly don't think they would have took Alfred Collins in round 2.
yeah, not
No, they
probably-
would have not. They would have not.
The way this draft, listen, I got like 3 good. Listen, you can get a run stuff for an undrafted free agency, but I still got guys out there. But the running back
why
pick didn't make sense.
Why they saying we took Jeff Kaiser? I thought Jaguars took him.
Jack, yeah, we didn't take him.
Why they got him on our thing? What the heck?
Bro, you believe that guy? He's overaged. He played 70 games in college. He was like, I swear to God, he was like my 25th ranked linebacker. And my
How is
comments-
this? How is this Shamar James kid? I've never seen him.
Oh, he's terrible. He's so slow, bro.
bad.
He ran a
Okay, damn.
4.7.
Oh,
He ran a
slow.
4.7, bro. Man is slower than me.
Linebacker.
East Carolina, and now he's a Dallas Cowboy.
And the
Oh
sad
my
part-
God! I'm seeing Jerry Jones do that dance. Oh,
You saw the dance.
That's stupid.
Yeah, you saw the
dance.
dance?
Yo,
That dance.
Stupid.
when I saw that dance,
Yeah.
you can go to my challenge. I went off, man. I went.
Dude, you know, when I saw it,
Oh.
I straight up laughed because it's so stupid seeing him dance like that.
That's when I told him I hope he dies, bro.
Oh, okay, so I'm watching a stream of these guys. There's like 4,000 people in the chat, bro, and they said they had like a poll grading the draft. Bro, these fans are delusional, bro. 50% said it's a B draft, 37% it was an A draft. Bro, this is like a D draft at best, bro. Like, what are
I don't
these
even
guys?
know who that.
We got super chat. Hold up, Savage. This
Sorry.
season is curtain. I
Oh,
want
yeah.
Archie Manning. All right, Savage, go ahead.
Yeah, this season's done.
I was gonna say the fans that are giving a B, they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They
No,
don't even
no,
know who these players are. Listen, there's a possible. Know what the sad part is? I guarantee you, we're gonna get like 2 or 3 undrafted every year. We always get undrafted free agents that are better than our day 3
That's
draft
true.
picks.
That's true.
That is true. That is true.
That is
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that
So
is true.
it's
Hey,
like,
corner, what you
Corner,
give the
what would
draft,
you give
corner?
this draft?
Who you
What would
talking
give
to?
this draft so far?
Oh, D.
No,
I
I'm
think
asking
for
Cowboys
me,
Corner.
it's right now.
Oh,
it's gonna
corner.
be-
Yeah.
Yes,
I just
Cowboys
asked him
corner.
that too. I
Oh,
want to
you're
know.
asking corner. Okay, I got it.
Oh,
So,
yeah, corner. What'd you give it?
For
There's
Listen,
me
like
right
no
now,
D tackles left, bro.
I turn
We're
I
screwed.
I turn to Savage and Cool Cowboy when it comes to these guys because I don't know these guys, so I can't
yes,
really say what they are. I don't know these names. What I do know is over the last 8 months, none of you guys talked about none of these names.
Mm-hmm.
Like the names you guys talked about, other teams got them.
Other teams
Yeah.
got them.
We
Yeah.
we ain't talked about none of these names. I think Savage, you might have mentioned
I
Booker
mentioned
early.
Blue. I
Yeah,
mentioned
you did mention
you
Blue.
did
You
mention
did
Blue.
mention Blue. You did mention.
like him a lot.
Corner gave it a B.
A B.
A B? Okay, listen, it's a C plus at best, but I give it a D right now. C
Listen,
plus at best.
listen, maybe they could do
He's on
3
that
Hail
Kool-Aid, bro.
Marys, and with these our last 3 picks, maybe we can come out of here with a defensive tackle, an offensive tackle, and another running back.
We have 4 picks. We have 1 6 and 3 7s.
Wow.
We have 4 picks. All right.
Unless they
Uh,
trade the picks, of course.
Mike said a C. Dog Pound said a C plus.
Well, based off of
Amazing Creation
Jackson,
said a D minus.
Yeah.
D minus. Like I say, I don't know. I don't know these people. Like y'all know it way better than me who these guys are. All the person I did know was Booker because, of course, you know I live right by the school. I know their team. I knew him, and my immediate reaction. And I was watching the Frisco Report live. Shout out to the Frisco Report, Cowboys Corner, and Cowboys Blog Joe. I was watching them live when we picked Booker, and me and Joe literally at the same time was like, "Oh no, that's they don't." Not saying he ain't good in college, but in the NFL, they just I don't know why it don't work. And they'd have had some dogs on that O line in college for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
You just never hear their name again. It just never works.
They peak too soon.
Yeah, and I tell people the SEC is tough to play in.
Right.
Yeah,
They play animals, man, and you know that's why teams like Penn State and Notre Dame and Oregon and all these teams, they O linemen last longer.
Yeah.
You know they have better O line. What do you say? My studio is under construction with no videos until further notice. Oh, that's right. Yeah. For sure. I forgot corner. Yeah, salute to my dog, man. You're a homeowner now. Oh, shout out to him.
Sweet.
Congrats. Corner.
Nate Dogg want to know what's the worst pick in the draft so far. Champ look like he is over this stuff.
Oh,
man.
we know that what that is.
That's a good.
What's your worst pick, Cool Cowboy?
The Savone Revel pick. You picked the hurt guy in the 3rd round.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think
By
the
far.
cornerback's a disgusting thing.
That was disgusting, bro. At least the 2nd and 1st round pick are not injured. At least you could say that.
Yeah.
The Cowboys is the only organization that would draft a player late and say, but we had him projected early though. We had him on our board early. They the only team that does this, man.
And then Jerry had the nerve to say Minga they graded him a 2nd round pick in 23.
You mean
And
Will
don't-
McClain? You mean Will McClain, your son did, because you don't know who he is.
Vikings just took Kobe King, linebacker, Penn State. He was my 9th ranked linebacker, bro. Pissed me off.
Wait,
He
who?
said we need to run and stop
Kobe
D.
King, Penn State
Ed
linebacker.
O'Vaughn said, I'm depressed.
Man,
Don't be depressed, man.
Man, I'm past
Now, but
that. I
again,
don't give a
like-
fuck anymore.
Champs.
I think the moment for me,
Corner
3rd
set up.
round.
Minga. Man, that's what you
Minga.
I ain't gonna lie. Minga.
Mingo, what the fuck your name is?
No, champ. I'm gonna give you a pat. I'm gonna tell you why. You ain't butchering it as bad as OG taking somebody's whole name.
I told you, man.
He's
The first time.
dyslexic, man.
I told you when the first time.
Like, is he a fan of the Osbournes or something? Because he just kept saying it. Like,
No, man.
know his name is not Ozzy. OG
Ozzy.
on that moon.
Ozzy.
He goes, that's his name now. He goes, Ozzy.
You know what? I'm calling him Ozzy from the Ozzy Smith from now on.
Man,
I'm calling
No,
him.
I'm calling him Ozzy too.
call
Ozzy
him
Smith,
Ozzy
bro.
from
That's
now
his new name, bro. Until he proves us wrong, which he never will, he's Ozzy Smith.
Yo, I seen OG spell Ishan's name like 4 times wrong back to
Oh
back.
no, that's what I was gonna say.
He
Like
tried to correct it, but everyone was wrong. Every one of them was wrong. Like,
What does he
But-
call you,
It
Ishan?
was really funny.
he was calling him Ishan. He was spelling it wrong.
No,
He
he
just
spelled my
spelled
name like
he
in a,
spelled Sean. Like everywhere you can spell Sean, he spelled it.
yeah.
Man,
SHAUN, SHAUWN. Like it was crazy.
It was funny. I mean, like my
Mm.
pronunciation of my name is
Ooh.
Ishan, but like I mean,
4
people.
sacks for 100 million. Hey, look, you want to get paid? Come to the Cowboys. You ain't got to be good.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
oh, is that's the Osa, yeah, right?
Vikings just took.
Hey,
a
be
sleeper
careful
tight end.
talking about also with corner.
One of my dog, man. Wow, for him. Oh my God. Is it Mr. EDM dubstep music himself? The Shadur hater. The Shadur hater in the
Are you
house.
happy now? Are
Man,
you
Shador got
happy?
drafted, by the way, to the Browns.
He
yeah.
went to the
Ravens just took a nice
Bermuda
late wide
Triangle of football.
with Jonte Westbrook.
Oh man.
Well,
Don't
Cowboys
matter.
are on the clock. Let's see what they get.
He was in my
Okay,
Oh, they are.
Zeke,
They on the clock.
Yep.
Zeke Biggers. Can
Oh,
I
so
get
we
Zeke?
live while they on the clock. Let's see.
Can I
Let's
get
Let's see what they
Yeah,
get.
let me turn to the local channel
Hey,
8.
Uncensored. We
What's
grading
up?
the draft so far. What's your grade?
Let's go C minus.
Okay, not
Maybe a
bad.
B.
Oh, you
Maybe
generous.
It's
maybe a D.
possible we can,
That the
pull
thing is,
something out.
I like that the positions. I just some of the players. I just like. I don't like injured players. I don't
Yeah,
like that you drafted a guy that just had a knee problem a year before.
Yeah, right.
Like I don't understand that
y'all
shit.
saw how Cowboy Nation were going crazy when they saw him running on the treadmill doing
Yeah.
the rehab. Cowboy Twitter. Oh, look at his speed. I'm like, he's running in place. Like his position calls for lateral movements. That running on the treadmill don't need nothing.
Running on the treadmill and running on the street are two completely
Two
Completely
different
different
worlds.
things. Yeah. It's the
And,
same thing with the Mozzie hype.
he's a
Same thing.
cornerback. It's
There's a
lateral movement.
reason why. There's a reason why when you
This is a
run
good pick.
when
This
you
is
run
a good-
track.
How big is he?
a Johnny Cornelius. He's
Yeah, how
most
big is he?
likely- bro. You're gonna laugh, bro. He's offense. He played right tackle for Oregon. I'm gonna say he's like off the top of my head, 6'5"ish,
Yes.
6'5".
Hey, Uncensored, what you
But
were
they
saying
got him
about
as a defensive tackle, though.
Uncensored, what you were saying about running
No,
track?
he's an offensive tackle.
I was about to say
Johnny
you don't
Cornelius.
train to run track on the treadmill.
Right.
I just
What do you
wanna
think
see-
of the pick, Savage?
I got to see where I had him.
They got an offensive tackle, I think.
What you
That's
think?
what I was
I
on.
need my
Offensive
damn
tackle.
glasses on.
Hey, yo,
Yo,
We got a guard.
He's a
We got
guard? I
both
thought it
of
was a
them.
tackle.
Yeah, they
He
got
was
him
Yeah.
listed as a guard.
Man, I
Cornelius.
was getting happy. I thought I saw a D. That's a fucking O.
nah, wait, hold on.
hey, you funny, man.
It's
No,
hilarious. I love it.
6'5",
Chance reaction
320.
was funny.
He a
You
big
know-
boy.
You're gonna laugh. He was my 8th ranked. He was my 8th
Really?
ranked tackle. It was either gonna be him on the board. You got Cameron Williams, Texas right tackle, Chris Lunt, UConn right tackle. Those are probably the 3 top tackles on the board.
He played at Rhode Island first.
O tackle. Man, I need my glasses.
6'5". He okay.
5'3", wow.
Right tackle. Right. Oh man, dang, Terrence Steele.
Bye bye,
Well,
Terrence Steele.
Let's be honest. Besides Steele and
That's death. He's
Guyton,
Who you think? You think the Cornet, this dude, like, he could take his job though?
he's depth this year because you can't get rid of Terrence Steele this year.
Oh, he a dog. Hey, look, hey, he a dog. He's from Harlem. I like that.
I told you he was my 8th ranked offensive tackle.
He probably from the streets. He from Harlem. I like that.
He's from the East Coast because he went to Rhode Island originally, then transferred to Oregon.
He played at Rhode Island for 2 years,
Mhm.
and he from the sticks. So I like that.
What size do you got on him?
This thing says 6'5", 320.
Yeah, that's what he is.
That means Matt Walesko's going to get cut.
Fuck him. He should have been cut a long time ago. Right, so
Ah,
now we got 3 picks, round 7.
Corner said, "Is it a
We got
D
the
now?"
first pick in round 7. We got the first
Say
pick
that
in round
again?
7.
Corner says, "Is it a D now?"
Yeah, no, that's a good. Listen. We could have drafted somebody with a broken neck at this point. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yo, we draft with the worst. Yo, Jalen, we draft with the worst injury. This team is crazy, man.
This
I
team's
just don't
crazy.
understand the injured player draft. I don't understand it.
No, yeah, it's
A
stupid.
lot of people hate this pick.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't
Man,
know. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, he can kick out. Well, let's go because that guy hasn't done shit.
So did y'all watch the Mike Tomlin interview that NFL
No,
Network did about an hour ago?
no, I didn't. What he said.
No.
So they asked him, why the players he was drafting was drafted, and he literally said, "We wanted to get stronger and tougher and bigger up front." And if you look at the play, that's what I mean when I say draft with purpose.
Uh-huh.
This draft for Mike Tomlin was about trenches,
Yeah.
and that's what he went for. He
Mhm.
didn't. I feel like Dallas is throwing a dart, and then it's sticks and guard, and they say, "Okay, draft a guard."
I
They're
told
just
you.
all over the. There's no consistency on building an area of this football team with this draft.
I
It's
told you,
all
man.
over the
Everything
place.
is. I told you, man. Everything is spontaneous with these motherfuckers, man.
It is
Yo,
all over the place.
Yeah.
San Fran's first 5 picks, all on defense.
Yes,
Well,
they had a
every-
philosophy.
Every
They had a
other team
purpose.
has a purpose. to
We
what
took
they're
that bust linebacker. Like 2 picks later, Philadelphia drafts Samuel Mondon
Mhm.
out of Georgia.
Hey,
I had him ranked.
We could have had Chris Paul, linebacker out of Ole Miss.
Same thing. I had him higher.
He
No
was
one was
way
talking
better than
about-
this Florida linebacker.
No one was talking about Chris Paul, which shocked me.
Yeah, Chris Paul was underrated. I wish we had him instead of the
Very
Florida guy.
No one was talking about Chris Paul. Nobody. Which
Probably because the grandkids
I
made
ain't
the
gonna lie.
selection.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I already thought. Look, and I don't mean to be negative with anything. I already didn't have any confidence in
Same.
the defensive coordinator, but now it's showing the ground.
Oh man. Yeah.
I just don't know how much these
has the
coaches got
coach
say over the
spoken yet?
draft.
No.
No, I'm not talking about the Saints over the draft. I'm just talking about the players that are there.
The players that we have.
Regardless who did it, if it was Jerry, it don't matter. He had success because his players in Indianapolis were good.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So he had a lot of good players, kind of like with the Dan Quinn and the other guy up in Seattle when they had that defense.
Chris Rashad.
So what I'm saying is he had a good defense in Indianapolis that might have, because I'm sorry, you can say what you want as a head coach. You get fired mid-season. You listen.
Yeah. No, for sure.
You get fired before Thanksgiving, bro. Like, and I just feel like he would have needed better players for him to be successful. Like, we can't look at our defense and like, man, he's a big monster. We didn't draft no big monsters nowhere.
I agree.
No.
We got an end guy, and I'm with censored on this, bro. Stop saying rusher or end. Man, please. Y'all saying it because y'all ain't drafting true defensive ends. That's why y'all use
Exactly.
edge rusher.
Not.
100%.
When did they start calling people edges?
The Bills just took that kid, Chase Lunt.
I don't remember us calling DeMarcus Ware edge. I think
it's only because it started with Micah, man. I think that's what it was.
No, it was a little bit before Micah, but
before.
they took linebackers, and if they push them down on the line, they call them an edge. But you still got defensive ends in this league.
No, for sure. I get what you're saying. But...
Come on, Cowboys. Come on, Cowboys. Get Shiloh, man. Let's get him.
No, they'll definitely draft them. They'll definitely get him.
I want Shiloh. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I want Shiloh.
We got to go D tackle. We have to go zero.
We have to go D tackle, man. That's the problem.
You know they're not getting a D tackle. They'll just sign a UFL D tackle. Call it a day.
No,
you're
they're
right
not
about
going to
that,
tackle.
cool Cowboy. That's exactly what they're gonna do.
Did anybody check on OG today when Sanders went off the board?
He probably drunk.
Don't even say that. He's going to appear like it's like Beetlejuice.
Clubfoot said.
That's a good one. I like it.
Clubfoot said Shamar James is a sneaky pick, down here player. Don't love him in coverage, but he's very physical.
What?
Who said that? Who said that?
Who that guy even is?
Clubfoot.
Foot in the mouth.
Yeah, he has no clue who he's even talking about.
He don't know who that is. He does not know who that is.
He probably thinks it rains on the sun.
I said it earlier. Remember when we took Nashawn Wright?
Yeah.
Nashawn Wright was ranked in the 700s. I had no clue who he was. And I was watching his live stream. And he's like, yeah, I like this kid. He has this, he has that. And I called him out on him. I'm like, bro, who you bullshitting, bro? You got no fucking clue who this guy is, bro. No one did. And you're just telling him, oh, you pulled him
The
out.
only reason I knew who Nashon Wright was because they had that Netflix show, that Last Chance, whatever that Netflix show was.
Yeah,
So that's how I knew about him. Other than that, I would not have known.
I know Trayvon Walker was on there, but I didn't know
Yeah.
Nashon Wright was on
Oh,
there.
he was on the Last Chance.
See,
You.
the
Yeah.
Eagles took Cameron Williams, offensive tackle, Texas. He was my 11th offensive tackle. He's big dog too, man. Yo, they're taking so much trenches, bro. Eagles just went back to back offensive tackles.
Right.
Yep. You know what's
saw
crazy,
what won
Savage?
them a Super Bowl. They know what won.
They're gonna wait until training camp, sign like another like 40-year-old Linval Joseph 2.0 D tackle, and say we filled our need.
Mm-hmm.
That's what these guys are gonna do.
I'm
They're gonna
telling you,
ask
man.
Jason Peters to come out of retirement for the 7th time.
Yo, Clubfoot tried to tweet at the same time we drafted Blue to try to act like he said it before we was going to do it.
Of course. This dude is. He
He's
probably
a-
thinks. He probably
He's
thinks.
I don't think he'll start, but he'll compete for a role.
Yeah.
Listen, I like him. He's a third down back. That's it. You know
Me
what
and
I'm saying?
Joe. Corner, what you
They
think
ain't better
about
than
the running
Giddens.
back?
No, I had. You're gonna laugh. Brashad Smith's still on the board from SMU. No one took him. That kid
Maybe
was-
he'll go UDFA. We can get him.
Let me ask you this. Savage. Say for instance, our O line complete and it works. Can he be a 3-down back? If our O line is decent.
You're asking a lot from this kid to be a 3-down, but he's very talented. But I had him as a third down change. I had him as a third down change of pace, and I had like 6 guys higher ranked, 7 guys higher. I'm going to be honest. He was my 15th ranked running back. I had Devin Neal higher, Brashad Smith higher. Brashad Smith's still out there. I had Ollie Gordon higher. Monungai, Dylan Sampson went earlier. I had Taj Brooks higher. Because I love Blue. The only reason I had him 15 is because I figured he's a third down scout back.
I ain't gonna lie. When watching James play last year, our linebacker, because unfortunately I'm a Gator. I said then that I thought he was gonna go to Pittsburgh. I thought Pittsburgh would have picked him up. I am going to Pittsburgh or Minnesota. I definitely see the Cowboys getting him. I don't see the Cowboys picking him up at all.
I don't think any of the picks we've gotten, we've expected the players that they picked up. I don't. I can't. For me, it's subjective.
It may be Jaden Blue, but apart from him, no.
Maybe.
He's a big linebacker though. He's 6'1", like 225.
No, that's just yeah.
But he ran a 4.7, and he's coming off. He had a dislocated knee in 2023. When you dislocate stuff, it happens to be happens a lot.
No, for sure. Absolutely, for sure.
I had quite a few linebackers.
The Cowboys love drafting rotational pieces.
Absolutely.
It's rare that we draft a guy that we can say we know we can depend on him to be our starter and be that. It's tough, man. Will McClay. Jerry, man.
Panthers, Jimmy Horn Jr. That's a good pick.
He's too small for my liking. We already have Turpin.
Yeah.
Everything that they've done this entire offseason has just been out of the blue shit. So I have no reason to.
Cowboy blog liked the Oregon pick.
He liked which pick?
The Oregon pick. The tackle.
The tackle. He ain't bad. He'll be a swing tackle probably.
Yeah.
But you know what? Still, the two major weaknesses on this team involve the running game, running the ball and stopping the run.
Can't believe
it got worse this year.
Oh no, we can't stop anybody.
Listen.
Yeah, they haven't fixed it
at this point, Will McClay will probably be calling Jonathan Hankin back.
Honestly.
Oh my god, bro. Jonathan, if we get his ass back, bro, this shit's over.
I'm telling you now, bro. I'm telling you now, bro. I can't look at this draft and say, yeah, all our weaknesses, we addressed them good. I cannot look at this draft and say that.
How do you bring in 245-pound linebackers in free agency and then trade up no less, give a draft pick for a 220-pound linebacker.
Shit makes no sense.
The draft isn't over in round 1. Ready for open trials for receiver.
Oh, this receiver room. If CeeDee Lamb goes down, I'm glad they didn't get a receiver early. But still, if CeeDee Lamb goes down, like it's gonna be Mingo, Tolbert, and Brooks. That is probably the worst receiver room in the NFL.
That's kind of like that. That's kind of like the receiver room we had before we gave up that first round for Coop.
2018, when the wide receiver by committee shit.
I wish they got a receiver like in the 5th round, bro. Like there were some still solid ones. They just didn't do it.
We didn't get that boy from Texas.
No,
Oh, he's still on the board.
he's still on the board.
Isaiah Bond is. They are Texas.
We didn't get him.
No, but he's still on the board. We could still get him unless some team takes
They've
him.
only
stretch the
taken
field.
one offensive skill player, and that's that running back. That's it.
That's the running back.
Still running back.
If I'm CeeDee Lamb, I'm cussing. I'm punching air.
Oh man,
bro, help me, bro.
yeah.
He needs something, bro. Come on.
They gave him Mingo. What are y'all talking about?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Remember, Mingo was
the
a
secret
second-round
weapon.
pick
Get out of here,
on their
Justin.
board.
His new name is Minga. That's his
Mango.
new-
Isaiah Bond was good. He was good at Bama. I don't know why he left Bama.
You
No.
just gotta we gotta wait.
Eagles
for OG to
just took my
mispronounce his
edge,
name.
man. Eagles just took my day 3 edge.
Really?
Oh yeah, they did.
Antoine Powell Ryland. No one knew of him because he only had 16 and a half sacks.
Nate Dogg said, and Savage talked about this guy 7 months ago. He said the Auburn wide receiver was still on the board, but we took a linebacker.
Yeah,
The
100%.
Chargers took the Auburn wide receiver.
The Chargers took Keandre Lambert. Yo, the Chargers had a good draft. Chargers
They had a fantastic draft.
Chargers took a lot of my guys.
I ain't
And
even gonna
San
be mad.
Fran.
I ain't even gonna be mad when the Dakaronis complain about them not getting Dak no help. They got to do something. You didn't get seeded. Come on, man.
This kid right here, that Philly.
I agree, but they're gonna use it as an excuse for Dak's play. I just can't fuck.
Oh, they are going to use an excuse.
29 sacks. Excuse me, 29 games, and he had 30 sacks in 29 games.
Yeah.
One that Philly took.
Yeah, my guy from Virginia Tech.
Damn.
Philly out here moving like they haven't even won a Super Bowl.
Exactly, bro. They're hungry, bro.
That's the problem. That's the thing.
They want a dynasty, bro. They want more than just one.
That has always on that.
I agree with that. This is true. You double CD, we don't score.
No, absolutely.
And God forbid, knock on wood, if that man get hurt, it's
man.
already
It's
hurt.
over.
You know, I'd like to hear why they didn't take Tyler Warren. I understand their pick, but I want to know, did they have him rated above Tyler Warren?
Bro, Tyler Warren would have probably cracked 800 yards because that was Dak's safety, bro. That big boy, man.
Was that a need draft pick, or was that a best player available pick?
I think
That's
that was a
what I'm
need.
wondering.
I think it was
That was a need.
Yeah, that
Because they
wasn't.
know way to take him over Tyler Warren.
Last year didn't make a difference on your team. Ferguson disappeared.
completely.
He clumsy. He drop balls a lot. He's not physical. You put hands on him, it's easy to push him out of place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He's
what does it matter? He's a
finesse.
free agent anyway.
He's a finesse type of tight end that needs to be open in order to catch a decent ball.
Yeah.
He don't do good in traffic.
Tyler Warren was a deep threat too.
Yes, bro.
Surely was, and he can run the ball.
Warren was right there, man.
Man, Tyler Warren would have made this
And
offense
now we
so
gotta
much
sit-
better,
Now we
man.
got to sit back
He
and
will-
watch this dude for the next 10 years. Light it
And
up
you know what
for
the
somebody.
sad part is? You just go look at round 2. Quality guards went in round 2. Like,
Yeah, you're right. The Arizona kid,
Tay
the-
Rutledge.
Rutledge. Man, bro.
That's why
We could have gone. Yeah, you're right. If we just had Tyler Warren round 1 and a guard round 2, this draft class would have been graded much higher.
you could have got
It
Jonas
would've been better.
Salvia. You could have got any one of those guards at 44.
You get Tyler round 1 and one of those guards, immediately better offensively.
Like
Right.
I said last night, you take a guard at 12, he better be Zach Martin.
Your red zone go up a lot.
I was
by
just
having
about
Tyler.
Yes.
TD and Tyler Warren in the red zone. Come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That opens up the run game because they worried about them. It just opens up so much, man. Like, I don't understand, man.
I don't understand their philosophy.
I don't-
Jason Witten
philosophy.
was a
That's
huge threat in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a philosophy. That's what I'm trying to tell, man. They don't have any.
They don't draft with purpose. They just picking shit. It's
They just pick
weird,
shit.
man.
It's been this way, man. I told you. Look at the way we hired Schottenheimer. It's spontaneous. There's nothing, no plan to it. Nothing. So like
We doing the same shit the Cleveland Browns is doing.
exactly. So
We are becoming the Cleveland Browns, honestly.
We on the board again already?
wait, are we?
Wait, are we? Did we trade up?
No,
He's
No,
six
I
picks
don't think.
away.
I don't think
Carolina. I mean, Arizona.
Yeah, but who knows?
on
Dallas
board.
would be dumb enough to trade
That's
up.
Baltimore, not
Why
Dallas.
Brando said Cowboys up next? I don't know what he's talking about.
That's Baltimore.
Maybe they traded up.
BAL. No, I say BAL, not DAL.
After Dallas took that tackle, the two tackles I mentioned, boom, went right. Chase Lunt went UConn, and then Cameron Williams went to the Eagles out of Texas. So those were the top tackles left on the board.
I wish that one dude was in the chat right now that said all you got to do is win your division and you make the playoffs. Right now.
There's stupid, and then there's Dallas Cowboy fans.
You know what's crazy too? I've been watching a lot of videos of non-Cowboys fans. Bro, this made me realize that people, not just Cowboys, but there's a lot of idiots everywhere in other people's fan bases because they are saying that we have one of the best drafts in the NFL. I'm like, are you on drugs or what?
Yeah, somebody better check Junkie, boy.
My aunt called me and told me that she a Steelers fan. She said it's time for Mike Tomlin to go because they didn't draft Shador. I'm like, I wish you would get rid of that man.
It's been time for him to go.
He better buy a house. He better buy a house in Dallas immediately. Hopefully.
Yo, look at Philly's draft.
No.
Disgusting, bro.
No.
They got a nice
no Mike Tomlin.
And you tripping, bro.
Why? Because he has a winning record and do nothing else. He's a loser.
Yo, Mike Tomlin is a hell of a coach, man.
He's
You
a
gotta
loser.
see, he's done more with less.
Exactly. That's what I like about him.
More with less.
Yo,
They
think about
cannot
it.
draft him they cannot draft him a quarterback.
Does Pittsburgh ever spend money in free agency? No. They never trade. I mean, besides
like
the
Mike
Minka Fitzpatrick trade.
I like him, but he's
They got DK Metcalf.
I like Mike Tomlin. I just think his time is up in Pittsburgh.
It is. He's a loser.
They signed DK Metcalf this year in free agency?
Yeah, they traded a second-round pick for DK Metcalf.
But I like Mike Tomlin as a coach. I just think in Pittsburgh it's just
And Pittsburgh don't fire coaches, man. Mike.
no. I know. I hate
When
what
Mike Tomlin leaves Pittsburgh,
They
he
only
leaves the
had
NFL.
3. I think they've only had 3.
Stefano, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
That is it. When Mike Tomlin is done with Pittsburgh, he leaves the NFL.
Good.
That is how it works with Pittsburgh coaches.
Oh my God! Look at this comment from Cowboys fan 112.
You racist, man.
Tomlin is
That is racist, bro.
That's racist.
That is racist.
That's a bit. That's disrespectful, man.
That's
Come on,
a
man.
racist.
That is, and also that's just respecting Mike Tomlin. He's way better than Mike McCarthy.
If
I'm
you
gonna
put
tell you.
Mike
But no,
McCarthy
but Tomlin
on the
never
Steelers,
had a losing record either, though.
if you
Tomlin
put Mike
never said
McCarthy
that.
on Pittsburgh, they are drafting in the top 5 every fucking year.
You've never heard Mike Tomlin say that he could not see the play clock, and that's the reason that we kicked the 80-yard field goal. So miss me
Look
with
at
it.
this kid, Antoine Powell-Ryland, bro.
Mike McCarthy came up there after the Chargers game and said he couldn't see the play clock. That's why.
Oh, Hayden Connor went to the Cardinals. Texans guard.
Big ass fucking scoreboard above him.
Right.
He talking
I
about
mean,
He was in
80
my top
yards
10
of fucking
period.
screen. He
80
He said he couldn't see the play clock. That's why he
as
left
a head coach.
as a head
You
coach.
remember? Did y'all ever watch that Netflix movie? Don't Look Up.
Yeah, man.
Just raise your fucking head up. You got the biggest fucking scoreboard in the entire NFL.
Yeah.
The-
Yep.
And
He said a bunch of different shit like that. Mike Tomlin has never used monkey powder to motivate people.
he lied to get the job. He admitted it.
He did.
You know what's crazy? Mike
That was
McCarthy
false determination right there. He should have been
on
fired
day one.
on that.
On day one of the draft, he was in an interview with Pat McAfee. His dumbass self said that the Cowboys are gonna make the playoffs with 10 wins, bro. Like,
Who?
shit. I'm glad he's out of here. As much as I don't like Schottenheimer, I'm glad he's out of here, bro.
McCarthy?
Yes, bro, because he said that's what he said, bro.
Anybody who touches the
McCarthy's all
Cowboys
kinds of
star,
crazy shit. I mean,
anybody who touches the Cowboys star need to be sentenced to detox and a psychiatrist get
Yeah.
rid of the stank and the manipulation that goes into their minds being associated with these Cowboys, man.
Yeah. People flip, man.
It
Michael
is
flip, Dak.
so weird and crazy that anybody associated with this team have these fairy tale pipe dreams
Mm-hmm.
that they are closer and better than what they are.
Exactly. No,
And this team has actually digressed for about the next 4 years.
no, it has.
It,
But
this
when you
this
look
what your
at,
coach said. This what the head. This is pathetic.
yeah, I heard
Wow,
the nervousness in our team. Yeah, no, I remember him saying that. Yeah,
man.
and for him to say that we weren't prepared after, he said we weren't prepared after both Niner playoff games.
Ravens just took the kid from Rutgers.
It's his fault.
Exactly,
You the
it's his
fucking
fault.
coach. What do you mean you're not prepared?
You the coach.
Right.
You're the
Exactly.
coach, bro. What an idiot, bro.
He made
He should have been
excuses.
fucking fired then.
He should have been.
He never
Oh,
should
yeah.
have been fired. How about that?
After the first Niners
Can you-
loss, I would have gotten rid of him.
99% of the jobs, if you are the general manager and you come in and you have one of the worst days in the company history, and the owner of the company come in and say, "What happened?" And you say, "Man, I didn't have the people prepared to come for work today." You're gonna lose your fucking job.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, anybody would.
Or just admitting he lied.
Only in Dallas this doesn't happen.
No, man, he completely lost me the time that he said after the Chargers game that he couldn't see the play clock. That's the moment I completely lost it with this dude. I was like, okay, man.
No, he lost me when he said, "Oh, I watched every bit." Didn't he say he watched every snap of the Cowboys 2019 season? Didn't he say that?
He
And
didn't.
then
Like, no, you didn't.
He said it, but he didn't.
Then he
He
came
lied.
back and said he lied about it. He came back and said
lied.
he lied to get the job.
Yep.
Publicly
There are
lied
players
about
that play for the Cowboys that didn't watch every snap of the Cowboys season.
Exactly.
Yo, but they said I'm shutting up.
I knew that was a fucking lie as soon as he said it.
100%.
Oh yeah, me too. That's why I said as soon as he said that, I knew he was lying.
He said Michael doing a live screen with Darius Slay.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
The Lawrence Taylor really got into his head. He loves Philly.
That's what I've been saying.
You might as well just trade it to
Yeah.
Philly.
Seriously. Go
Honestly, let him go there. We'll get a bunch of draft picks. Screw this man.
Yeah,
No.
bro. Hey, let him
Mike
go.
has a Darius Slay jersey behind him in his podcast room. So
While
What
he
the sad part is, check their stats the last 4 years.
just like Savage got them jerseys up there. That's exactly how his Darius jersey was.
I've been saying it
was
for
no Cowboy
years. man.
jersey in sight. It was a Darius Slay jersey, like it was a Sable, a WWE Sable Playboy post or something.
I've been
Yeah, we
saying
wanna
it,
see
man.
that.
Mike is a Kardashian. He talks more than he plays. I've been saying it for years.
You ain't wrong.
I've been saying it for a long time.
I
but people
can't
just like,
stand. I can't stand the motherfucker.
I've
bro.
never
No,
been on.
dude, I can't either. He's so. God, man, I fucking
Follow
hate
my channel. You know, I've never been on the Will McClay train. When the Houston
No.
Texans wanted him as a GM, I was so happy. I was like, get him.
Fire Will McClay.
Wait, pause rest
Yeah,
for a
Game
second.
over.
Fire
Yeah,
and
where
what?
is all the well, we got 3 picks, but where is
Only
all
at the
the
clinic.
we trust?
She was fired. Sable was fired at what?
At the clinic.
Yeah,
And
right.
every guy she took to the clinic.
Because it wasn't rap. And that long Iron Boy booty with them fake balloon titties was nothing.
But see, that's what they wanted back then. That was
That was all-
their standard. They didn't want a white girl to have ass. That came in the 2000s.
That was Vince and who's the guy with fucked up teeth? I'm forgetting his name.
Kevin Dunn.
Yeah, that Cornette makes fun of all the time. That was fucking.
But that Tori Wilson was hotter than her.
Nah, she don't do it for me, Tori Wilson. Bro.
Tori Wilson was hotter than Sable, bro.
Fucking Billy Kidman was smashing her on WCW, man. No, I'm serious.
No, I know.
She was once she in Ravens flock with them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Kidman was dating her.
He was dating her in WCW.
Yeah.
China was fired in 2000. Now she had all that surgery. Yeah. Then she went on to sell the most copies of Playboy. But her run was so fire when she was with Eddie, Latino Heat, man. I loved that run, man. They did her wrong, man.
Lie, cheat, steal.
There you go. Hey, Nate Dogg, please don't sell her slogan. I hated it. and all the men that want to see me. Boy, I hated Sable when she said that crap.
Yeah,
Yo, they let her power.
Carlitos.
They let her power. They made her husband into a mockery. He was Johnny B. Bad in WCW. Came to
Mark
WWE,
Miller.
became Mark Mero, and she power bombed him. His career was over. They let Sable powerbomb Mark Mero, bro. Man, it take Cornette to talk about how Vince and Kevin Dunn was lusting over this woman, man.
Hey, didn't Vince get a sexual? Did she sue Vince for
She
sexual
did
harassment?
sue. She sued. She
And
sued.
she won it. A
Yeah,
lot of
she
people
won.
don't know Vince paid Deborah when Stone Cold whooping on her. When he
Yeah.
said Deborah, WWE paid her. They paid a lot of people on the cover,
Hey,
man.
Deborah, was that Steve McMichael's wife originally?
Deborah Marshall, yes. Oh,
yeah.
R.P. Mongo, man. R.P. to
Mongo,
Mongo.
yeah, R&P, definitely, man. Sad.
R.P. Mongo, man, for
Hey,
real.
ain't nobody got better legs than Stacy Keibler.
They were just long.
Hey, I love long legs. My wife is tall, so my wife is 6 foot. So
Man.
The man a bunny hopper.
We got to pull a rabbit out of the hat.
tree climber, brother, a tree climber.
China was she was good. Jeff Jarrett was so mad he had to drop the title to her, boy. He did not want to drop the title to China, man, but he did it. 1,000 guitars broke, not one ticket sold, man. He was overrated. Broke 1,000 guitars, didn't fill no seats, man. And tried to create Global Force Wrestling. God, it was a flop.
Yeah, I remember that.
His dad used to own TNA though.
Yeah,
Oh,
wasn't he the first champ of TNA? He was the first
Dad,
champ.
he just stole Kurt Angle White. Took her.
Yeah, he had kids with her too and shit, I think.
Aaron, yeah.
What is up with all these wrestlers taking each other wives, man?
That's
It's like
when
what you call it, what's his name?
Lita,
No,
and
I ain't
that whole shit. It's just like
I'm
crazy,
talking about
man.
what's his name? Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan. Yeah, well, he had a woman first, and then Nancy Benoit. Then he was with her, and then Chris got with her in WCW. But you notice he booked her to be his manager.
I was just about to say that.
He
Yeah.
booked his own divorce, you know?
He booked his own. Hey, he told his wife, "Hey, since we kayfabe, you should start traveling with Chris too." Okay. Like, why would you tell your wife to travel with? Like, kayfabe was too deep.
Because he was smashing
That's
someone
crazy.
on the side
That's
too.
crazy.
He needed her away from him. That's what
Exactly. So he can smash somebody else.
Yeah, Nate Dogg. It was too.
I saw that.
It was two
Yep.
students for Ole Miss.
Yeah, they prank called him, bro.
Stop. Yesterday? Who did
Yeah,
Yeah,
they told him you got to wait a little longer.
Oh.
they act
But
like they
look
were from
though,
the
somebody
NFL
should get in
Network.
trouble because that phone that the players be answering, that's the phone the NFL sends them.
Are you serious?
The
Wait,
NFL don't
actually?
call, the NFL sends them a phone that they gonna call them from.
Yeah, that was somebody from the inside gave him that number. But hey,
The
that's epic
Giants
shit.
owner granddaughter goes to Ole Miss.
Oh,
Don't nobody have that number but the NFL and the player that they call.
that's an epic troll, though, bro.
That was hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna cut.
Jay Toya is still out there.
Yes, sir,
Steve
man.
McMichael.
A legend, man. Legend.
Yeah, he did die. Yep.
Yo, he looking
Yeah, he
so.
died. I think he died yesterday.
Yeah,
No,
2
He
days
died
ago.
like a few days ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Felt bad for him. Felt bad.
Didn't he took forever for him to get in the Hall of Fame too?
Yeah, ridiculous. Took like
Bro,
30
he was like
years.
on his deathbed and they put him in the Hall of Fame. Like that's
They did
disgusting.
on his deathbed, bro.
Yeah, he couldn't even. His wife had
That's
to go
crazy.
to the Hall
Yeah,
of
his
Fame.
wife had to go to the ceremony. He couldn't even get up to go.
Ah, man.
Yo, it wasn't even the Browns head coach. Is the black guy the Browns head coach, or the other guy? Who was the black guy that had the straight face when they drafted Shador?
I think it was the GM.
Yeah, him. Yo, he's a piece of crap, man.
Why? He drafted.
Why?
What did he do?
You didn't see how he was looking when they drafted Shador?
No,
He
I
didn't
didn't.
want to do it.
Yeah, but he was like,
He didn't want to do it.
Oh,
Yeah. He did not want to draft. I think it
He
was
didn't
the
want to
coach
draft
who
him.
wanted to.
Oh, so
bro,
Stefanski
his
wanted to.
face.
The
His face was
NFL called him and said, "Look, y'all need to draft this dude."
I believe they did. They did.
It's the same thing they did with Deshaun Watson when
right.
they wanted him out of Texas. That's too big of a market. They had to put him up in Cleveland after all of those allegations.
Yeah,
They told Deshaun Watson, "Shut up, don't fight this. We're gonna guarantee you your money. Go up into the Bermuda Triangle of football and disappear."
that is crazy. I did not know that.
That is what happened.
Yeah, yeah,
I did not know that. Wow.
yeah. I think the NFL called him, bro, because then they took another QB.
They took the QB 2 days ago or a
They
day
took
Yeah,
yesterday.
Dylan Gabriel.
But
I
for
think
They
two
took him
hundred
yesterday.
million, I can live in Cleveland for a couple of years for 200 million. You know?
yes, sir. You're damn straight. And listen, boy, they got like 5 quarterbacks over there, bro.
Yeah.
They got Flacco, they got Pickett, they got Watson, and then they got Dylan Gabriel, and now Shador.
I thought they cut Watson. They still have Deshaun Watson?
This is his
Yeah,
last year. After this, they're gonna
Deshaun
cut
is
him.
their starter. Deshaun's their starter.
Oh,
They
fuck.
can't
Okay.
afford to
I
cut
did not
him.
know that. I
It's
thought
on
they
I think they're paying him like $40 million guaranteed this year.
No,
Flacco,
I knew that they
Flacco,
paid him. I thought they got rid of his contract. But okay.
Flacco out of there, man.
He
Yeah.
gotta get out of there
They
next year.
just they
They can
just
cut him
signed.
next year.
Yeah, they signed Flacco, but his contract they can get out of it.
So
Yeah,
what are you
Yeah.
guys watching? The NFL Network to see?
I'm watching the NFL Network.
Notice,
Yeah.
man, I'm old school, so just sticking with ESPN.
Well, I'm watching it on ABC.
Yo, the
Yeah, I'm watching
Chargers,
ABC too.
man.
ABC is ESPN.
I
Oh
know.
shit!
You know
Big,
China owns ESPN and Channel 7?
Big Boy said, Big Boy from Oregon, or like Savage said, Oregon.
Oh yeah, he gone, bro. He been gone for
He
long.
said he can play right tackle or guard wherever they need him to play.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the D tackle. Never mind.
Said a baller.
See, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
mind. I
Cowboys
don't
are better
mind
be on the
taking.
clock.
I don't mind
Cowboys
taking
on clock.
somebody.
They're about to be.
In 2 minutes. In 2
I don't
minutes.
even like football. I just like hitting people.
You're
You
I
right.
don't mind. I don't
bro.
mind taking a positional shift player in the 5th or 6th round. I don't mind that. It just shouldn't be in the 1st or 2nd rounds like they like to do.
Yeah.
Yep, and they do it all the time.
Watch Mozzie after he gets out of the NFL. He's gonna try to become like a boxer or a wrestler or some shit like
I
that.
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he's going to gas out.
Mozzie gonna end up being a hotel fucking housekeeper somewhere.
Changing batteries.
Somebody, dang, Savage, somebody said the same thing you said. They said he's a third down back. They said he runs out of gas.
I wouldn't say that, but he's a third down back. That's what I saw. That's what
Yeah, no, it's Savage is right because dude, we had like DJ Giddens and Devin Neal and Ollie Gordon. They were first and second down backs.
I had like 5-6 backs rated ahead of him.
Yep.
Fifth.
Todd
Let's
Brooks
see,
was better than him.
When Blue was at Texas, he was trying to be like the other Texas back that went before him, but he
Bijan?
couldn't do it.
Bijan Robinson.
Yep, couldn't do it.
Yeah, well, Bijan much better than him. He's every down back.
We about to pick Shiloh.
Man, if we pick Shiloh, bro, I'm done,
Yeah.
bro.
I could
Get
see
him. Get him.
Man, I was done. Man, you know what? If they pick Shiloh, I will be mad. I was done in the 3rd round.
Yo, this
No, you
draft
were
becomes
done
an F
yesterday,
if you
man.
pick Shiloh. You pick Shiloh as an F.
we got to
Yeah, if
get
you pick Shiloh's enough, I agree.
It's already up for me.
We got to get a D tackle,
I'll just
another
wait.
running back. We
I'll
have
just
to
wait
get another
till
running back.
Hey, listen, Nazir Stackhouse is still there. Come on.
And Zeke Biggers are both on the board.
Nazir Stackhouse is still there. Georgia D tackle.
Get
No,
Shiloh.
okay.
They get Shiloh order a jersey as soon as you go in the shop. Get
You
him.
crazy.
Get
Like
Shiloh
Michael
in the
E. Dallas,
jersey ASAP.
What are you gonna
I'm
use
dead
it for? To
serious.
wash dishes?
I'm
But
dead.
Dallas, they'll probably
Yo,
draft a wide receiver.
You know what? You can use it to change oil in your car.
That is
Dubstep,
insane.
EDM, pop music, uncensored.
Hey,
You wake up.
you just love Sanders, man. It's okay.
No, you hate. You wake up to
You
hate. Them.
bias. You bias, man. It's okay.
He loves the Sanders family, bro.
I do.
Yeah,
do.
see, it's
Damn,
not that
fool,
good. It's
shut
not
the
that good.
hell up and call the damn pick.
Shiloh
I
was
thought he was talking to you,
21st.
Fifth.
I thought he was on to you too.
I'm sorry, this guy on TV for the Broncos just yabbed his damn mouth.
Yeah,
I
with his
thought
big
Jeff
ass
was
head,
talking to
I
Fifth,
want to smack him.
Bro, ESPN, bro. This is why I wish I was
He's one
watching
of
NFL
he's
Network.
one of those fucking influencers. That's why you gotta
Yeah,
get his.
this-
I can't stand these fucking people, man.
Mm.
Yo,
Bro, like
what if they let
Man, they
Wallace
drafted
Jackson
a
go up there
punter.
and announce it?
they drafted a punter.
Who
That
They
drafted
drafted a punter.
the Broncos.
Who? The Broncos?
all right,
The
let's
And
Florida
then and the
punter.
guy looked like he's about 40 with that 1970 porn stash.
That's what you wanted for a punter.
I want everything. For real talk. For real though.
Bro, why they could have just waited. He could have been like UDFA. Why would you? You should never draft special teams.
What is that? Seamus's cousin? What the fuck? Who's that?
Hey, Jeremy Crawshaw. Crawshaw.
That's
Oh, he gonna be
Seamus's
he
fourth
gonna be
cousin.
fine. We got the same name, first name. He gonna be good.
He's from
Man.
Florida. That's what's his name? That's Fishboy right there from Florida.
The
Hey,
punter, bro.
Okay, the Cowboys on the clock, and the pick is in.
Oh,
That
who's it?
that dude do look like he did magic, disappearing acts or something like that on
Kansas
stage.
Kansas City took a linebacker from Oregon, Jeffrey Bassa.
He was much better than the linebacker.
He's much better than the guy we had.
Oh,
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Bossa. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
He was like 12 or 13 or 14 from linebackers, Bassa, for me. But yeah, he was much better than the linebacker we took.
Yeah,
Oh.
190,
The guy we took is
190
ass,
punts
bro.
and 0
We
blocks.
got to get a detail. We have to get a one tech.
Go, baby.
You know
Shiloh.
they're not gonna get a one tech, Savage.
Shiloh,
You know they're
why
not
did
gonna.
I'm
Shiloh?
just saying it's got to be a one tech or a first down running back.
Yo,
I think it's gonna be the
they
water
just
boy.
drafted a long snapper.
Stop.
Cowboys.
Stop.
You
playing, dude.
lying?
No,
Wait,
you're
wait,
lying, bro.
real?
We already re-signed our long snapper.
They
that would
just
be such
drafted
a Cowboys
they
move
just
if we
drafted
did.
the long snapper.
He's
From
lying.
what university? What's his name, bro?
Nah, I'm fucking with y'all.
No,
I was
no,
about to
Yeah,
say,
I
bro.
know.
We re-signed our long snapper, bro.
Shamar
Wait, here's
James
the
was
thing.
Don't listen
all.
uncensored. He party with white girls and listen to techno
They
music.
they drafted a water boy. They drafted the water boy.
They drafted me.
No, what? They drafted Jerry Jones' grandson since he couldn't
Can you
make it in
Exactly.
Arkansas.
Can you draft a
This
new
was the
owner?
grandson's pick.
Can we draft a new owner?
Honestly,
Yo, they should draft OG, bro.
he would be funny if he was a coach. He would fucking kill his quarterback.
He was sent in Texas yesterday, like
OG.
6 a.m.
Oh, it was bad.
Shotty will tell OG.
Oh.
Shotty will tell OG he about to be a center. OG will tell him, microphone fiend ain't no center. I'm a running back.
If he was a Cowboys head coach, he would fucking get his quarterback decapitated, man.
Where
If
does
OG
wrestling?
was the Cowboy coach, the players
We
would
got a
be
D tackle. We got the UCLA D tackle. Jay Toya. I don't know how to say his last
Jay
name.
Toya, UCLA.
Yeah, we got him. We got him.
He's a big goon. He's a island guy.
Oh yeah, I'm looking him up right now from UCLA.
How big is he?
Let me Google it.
Short.
Yo,
Six.
y'all don't believe me, but Shiloh's going to Cleveland to play with his brother as an undrafted free agent.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
He's 6'3", 325.
320. It's less
We're
than
brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're coloring.
They waited till the 7th round to get a D tackle.
he's
Exactly.
Stupid.
Why couldn't instead of the Rebel guy, the 3rd round pick? Why didn't we get the D tackle there, bro? I don't understand.
that boy from Inglewood. He a dog. I'm with it.
No, yeah, he's from UCLA. Yeah.
He's from Inglewood.
He's from UCLA, yeah.
He went down the street and went to school. We got a super chat. The more years go by, the more I believe the Cowboys will never even get a Super Bowl in my lifetime. We're career. Bro, we come on this. Hey, you know that's why we come on here and just talk crap to each other, man. We ain't the lose. We on here just shooting the crap, man. We know this team ain't hitting on nothing.
Exactly.
This team ain't doing shit, bro.
We know it. That's why we make everybody else mad, because they want us to be so serious.
Exactly. We're not. It's not that big of a thing for me.
It's sad that we have to be happy over this pick, but I had tackles. I had one text higher than him, but he's a good player. I mean, but
one thing
he'll be better than Mozzie most likely because Mozzie's that bad.
What is everybody worried about, man? We got Mozzie and Osa. We straight.
That's what I was just about to say. When you come over here, you gonna get mad because Uncensored is the ultimate troll. He found out something you don't like, he gonna troll you.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? This might be the Cowboys' best pick.
He been trolling me 2 days about the Sanders. He know I know he trolling me. Because he know.
We gotta get a running back next, and
probably gonna get a receiver probably next.
Hey,
running back and
this is Sanders' only contract. He gonna be in the CFL, right?
Oh my god.
No sir.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes.
Three-time Grey Cup champion for the Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
Hey man.
No, serious question. Are we just accepting this defensive tackle because we ain't got nothing else?
That's I think.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's sad that we have to be so happy over this.
Oh my god.
It's accepting it. That's the way
This
to be.
is not
Bro,
good.
we spent This was the 2nd year in a row we got a 7th round D tackle. Last year we got what's his name? The Auburn guy. What's his name? We caught him and then we run him back. I forgot his name.
I know you're talking about.
Justin Rogers.
Yeah.
Bro, this is gonna be like the same situation. I feel like, 'cause, bro, we can't expect much out of a seventh
Yeah,
round pick, bro.
like losing fan. That's what we don't do. That's why they hate us, bro. Cause we don't do that. We gonna keep it real.
That's the thing. It's like
I was
Too late.
saying this in Savage's live stream. I said
That's
that
what
they
the
better
racists
switch
do.
up. The content creators better switch up and say this is a good draft.
they're gonna. Of course, they're gonna say.
Jack
They
Nelson.
gonna do it. They gotta do it to keep the views coming in. They gonna do that.
Yep. I told you they torn because they didn't get their wide receiver. They talking to themselves in the mirror.
Don't
This
be
is the worst
ashamed.
draft ever, but the Cowboys are great. This is the worst
Yeah.
draft ever, but
But
the Cowboys are
listen,
great.
yo, listen. On the John Machado, he just tweeted the Dallas Cowboys drafted a tackle. Somebody, the first comment said, "This team hates Dak."
Hey, look, I'd rather be hated for $60 million a year. You can hate me all you want.
Exactly.
Half a
Yeah, I don't
billion.
care if
What
he
do you
hates
mean?
you,
Half
bro.
a billion.
He said Damian Martinez was right there.
I wish my haters would give me $60 million. Fuck.
Man, my crew
He-
could hit me all day.
He's still on the board, Damian Martinez.
Yeah, that's what
I
he
can,
just.
I
That was
can
somebody.
win you 5 games a year for $60 million.
He from. He's a Hurricane running back, 6'1" or 6', 217. He started at Oregon, went to Miami. 6
There's a
foot.
load of backs.
This is so
Load of
sad, bro.
backs.
The fact that this 7th round pick is probably better than Mozzie, bro.
Oh,
They got it said 6'2", 342.
There's still a lot of talent out there.
he a big boy.
The
Man,
Giants
he's a
are up.
big one.
That Toa dude might be good. He's Samoan. He might be good, man.
Yeah, he might.
Yeah, you're showing it right now.
But the what you call came out of UCLA some few years ago.
6'2", 342. That's
Yeah.
30 pounds bigger than Mozzie.
What you call came from UCLA a few years ago with the
Also,
Chargers. No,
also,
cousin
Bosa?
Osa, yeah, Osa came from UCLA.
also came from UCLA too.
Man, Osa, man, I ain't talking about him.
I'm just saying he came from UCLA too.
I was saying they
That's
always,
Ozzy.
a lot of those Samoans are on the West Coast, and they UCLA. A lot of Samoans come out of UCLA. I was going to say, Brendan
In Oregon, too.
the Chargers drafted him about years ago.
And Utah.
Look,
Yeah, Utah, yeah.
Yes, and Utah.
Utah.
Yes.
Yeah.
BYU too.
Right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that area.
Mount West.
They
Yeah.
all-
We still got 2 more picks. It's probably going to be a wide receiver or a running back, and then Shiloh Sanders, because you know how they are. They have to have that one pick to get
have
the
to
fans.
We
Yo,
have
this-
to get a running back.
That's a big old defensive tackle, man. He a big boy,
That's a
man.
big guy. Yeah.
Well, Savage, you know they're not going to do that. They'll just sign a UDFA
We
and
don't
call it a
have a
day.
running back, man. We don't
Giants
have a
took a
first-down
tight
running
end.
back.
It's
No,
something
I agree with you. I'm just saying you know they're not going to do that, though.
Yo, in they head, they got Miles Sanders, the other dude.
Yeah.
That's why.
I mean, did you not see what Stephen Jones said?
Remember, Corner said we ain't got to reach. He didn't.
Yep.
Please don't make him come on here and say, "I told you guys."
He's gonna say it regardless of whenever he comes on.
They didn't have to reach, so they didn't go.
Man,
Yeah, they're probably going to just let the running back room play out like it is now.
In the start tweet, we had 47,000 people in the live chat talking about the draft. They wasn't there about the draft, brother. They wasn't there to hear about the draft. They was there because you're a freaky old man. Somebody said,
69 guys.
bro.
amen.
Say, Shay, I heard you like him young.
Real young. He too old for that, man.
You better stay off that OnlyFans site.
Right. Crazy freaky.
He's
boy.
like A minor.
Oh
Hey,
my
man.
God.
He caught her at 19, fresh out of high
Jesus.
school.
That's
Yo, this
Diploma,
girl was-
the ink on the name on the diploma ain't even dry.
This girl
Man.
was a half removed from being a senior. You was a sick man.
that's disgusting. Fuck.
Wait,
That's
who did
true.
that?
Yo, did y'all watch when he had Ashley Larry on his podcast?
Stop.
And,
Yeah,
and,
that's-
Ashley Larry was like, "I'm dating a 23-year-old," and
Man.
Shannon Sharp like, "Where you find those at? You can't be dating that young." And he doing the same shit.
No, Shannon Sharp's a hypocrite.
Yeah, she the classic.
He's full.
Oh, Shannon Sharp, he is fucked, bro.
Well, they were giving
Did
Ashley
she say
Larry.
something about like his ass being pushed in or something like that?
No,
the girl?
that's what he wanted ass play.
That's what
No,
he
she-
wanted.
Oh,
And the rumor is already that he gay or bi.
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
No. Shannon
She-
Sharp is full of shit.
Shannon
He
Sharp is
him
a
like-
piece of shit, bro.
Yeah, he
I'm
is.
watching it,
No, the thing is, I mean,
This
I
is
never liked
third-
him, bro. Like,
It's his third sexual misconduct allegation since
Exactly.
In
2010.
7 months. No, in 7 months. He
He's the
had
son
September.
Watson.
September was the Instagram, and then he's named in the Skip Joy Taylor lawsuit about
Yeah.
sexual harassment,
Yep.
and now he got this one.
Now he has
And
In
then
this one.
7 months.
he settled with that woman, and when he was at CBS, he settled with that
That's
lady back.
right. I forgot about
Yep.
CBS.
No, that
I
was
mean,
CBS as well. So
he
sure.
settled with her,
That's what got him off of CBS.
Mhm.
and people had Antonio Brown had brought it back up when they had their little back and forth. Antonio
But
Yeah.
Brown.
how many settlements that we don't know nothing about? Because he tried
What
to
Exactly.
you
settle this
don't
one.
know?
He tried to settle this one.
I was just
He
about to
offered her
say
10 mil.
$10 million.
I mean, obviously a great player, but I just think he's full of shit, man. He has the he'll get on Ocho for being late to nightcap or something, and then he has 4 sexual allegations and stuff. I'm like, and he'll get on people for doing the same shit.
And then he promoting a sex pill 2 days
Exactly.
after. Two
That's the
days after.
Like, no, dude. After the sex tape thing on
I don't
IG,
believe in
this dude
coincidences, bro.
he apologized for it, and then the next show he's fucking selling
and
T-shirts.
he's lying. Do you know how much you got to go through to go live on your phone?
Exactly.
Exactly. Of course, you can't just.
You got to tap
You
the
don't
thing,
bu-
and then you got to scroll over from the picture, from the camera, the live. Are you sure you want it? It's so much you got to do.
It's so much you got to. Exactly. It's not
He's
like
a
he just
piece of
randomly
crap.
did it.
He did that shit on purpose.
Why?
Like,
There was a sex
why you
tape
I
with
don't.
him on
He probably
IG?
wasn't. He probably wasn't even having sex in it. He was just probably talking,
He was
sitting on the couch
probably
next to a fucking woman.
like he was trolling even when he was talking about it on Nightcap. I don't know if you guys saw that show.
he
No,
just
I didn't see that, bro.
Because he was like basically like he said I'm sorry, and then afterwards like in 2 minutes laughed it
Oh,
off.
Shay Sharp, get it in.
Yeah, exactly. I was
Wait,
like,
wasn't Skip also part of the Joy Taylor thing?
he was.
Yeah. Oh,
Bro.
freaky ass. They these motherfuckers freaky as fucking work.
No,
They all try. They all trying to get laid at work.
but dude,
and
Skip is like fucking Skip Bayless is like fucking 70, and he's acting like Lil Wayne is his best friend.
he's older than 70.
Yeah, he older.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would say he's.
Well, no, I'm saying like I mean he's in his 70s is what I was saying.
Yeah,
Like,
he up there. Skip old. He's 73.
but
Yo,
he-
Giants
he-
took the running back out. Won't that Savage didn't like?
Wait, who do they take?
who did you not? Like?
Scatterbo.
I
Oh,
was scared about.
I don't
Oh,
like that. He's
Savage did not like
undersized,
Scatterbo.
He had 10 fumbles.
You said he's
And
like a
in the
full.
last
He
35
got
years.
small. He got small hands, right?
Yeah, it's very small, like 7 or 8 inch hands. Very small hands.
I will
he got
say though
baby
about
hands.
him, I like him, but the problem is people only start talking about him after that Texas game, bro.
Skip's
Pretty
wife
much,
does
yeah.
look like him. That's
But
very
don't
true.
Yo,
forget part is
yo.
the
That is
Giants-
very true. That is accurate.
The fact,
Giants only drafted
the
one
fact-
offensive lineman.
yo, the fact that Clubfoot acted like he knew who Blue was is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, man.
He did not know who our running back was
He did
before this
not.
job. He
Of
is
course he did.
lying.
He's
Bro, you know what's crazy? The cowboy attack dude called Stinky Foots the draft guru.
Oh my God.
What is the point of lying about that? Like when I
Right.
came on live after night 1, you said, "What do you think about the pick?" What was the first thing I said? I
We don't
nothing about
know
the
yet,
dude.
man. We have no idea who
Like,
this player is.
it's okay to say you don't know.
Yeah, man.
We said they
Only
were
people who are insecure.
gonna pretend like they knew every draft pick. Ain't nobody have no mock drafts or no early days talking about anybody.
Mhm.
Always wait till right now. Gooch do it too. Gooch sit around act like he know everybody.
I saw one
They don't know
mock
these
draft with us taking Booker in the second round, not the first round. They had it at 44 or something like
He
that.
was a late first round draft pick. He
Yeah.
was in the late 20s, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's insecurity on their part.
You know what's
As
crazy too? That the same dude who's supposedly called the draft guru said that Jalen Carter is worse than maxi pads.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, and he still stands by it. I don't know if you felt this, Savage.
That dude
This
need
is like
to delete his
2
Yeah,
weeks
man.
before the draft. He said that.
okay, so
They're insecure, man. That's just what it is.
my question is, Savage, cool cowboy, can this guard do you think he can do a decent job for us as a starter?
I'll let you go first, Savage.
Booker.
What scares me is the Alabama in him. What scares me is I think he's peaked, but he has all the tools in the world. But I don't think he's going to be anywhere near as good as people think he's going to be.
Hmm.
Because he's purely a guard. We could have went a million directions and got a good guard in round 2, bro, with left tackle flexibility. Like I said, and I'm going to stick to it, it's a reach. Because when you draft a guard at 12, he better be all pro.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right.
I'm sorry.
It's not like he's a tackle. If he was a tackle, then
And
tackles are more valuable.
He wasn't even my first ranked guard. He wasn't. So
Some people had him as their first rank guard. I did not, but I'm just saying some people did.
yeah, Martinez just went to the Seahawks.
Shit.
Carolina just paired Travis Hunter and Jimmy Horn Jr.
Yeah, they played together. So
Man.
Seahawks
Both at Carolina.
got 3 good running backs.
Yo,
Man, the thing is that worries me about Booker too.
Carolina.
He's not athletic.
I'm tripping. Carolina ain't with Jimmy Hunter. Jaguar got Travis Hunter, don't it?
Jacksonville got
Jacksonville.
Who Jacksonville quarterback? Sunshine.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Sunshine.
Yeah, the one with the fucking
The weird ass hair, bro.
surfer
Yeah,
hair.
Sunshine from Remember the Titans. Sunshine.
Yeah. He has fucking surfer
Yeah,
hair.
let me tell you something about Booker though that is worrying. He's not athletic at all. Like he has power, but he's not a good athlete.
That's what I said.
Man, y'all hurt my feelings with this, man.
And just look at some schools like BYU. You don't draft BYU offensive linemen. In the last how many years, all these Bama linemen are just straight fucking. They're like Greek gods. They're huge. They have every trait you want, and it just seems like when they get to the NFL, they fucking.
What you say about me, champ? Phil Quarter is a Dak Attack fan. I don't even know who that is.
It's the guy who like raged.
The most.
You know what that bastard is.
You know who he is.
You know who he is, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you know he is. I just say he look like he smell like shit.
Oh my
Damn.
The most insecure crybaby motherfucker.
Did you see, bro? After they drafted Tyler Booker, because they didn't get a wideout, he cracked an egg on his head and started screaming like a child.
You gotta be shitting me.
No, look it up. Look, day one of the draft, his live stream.
I don't watch his channel.
I don't watch the shit.
No,
He's an
the
idiot.
only reason why I know
He's an
is
idiot.
somebody told me about him. Somebody told me that he did that.
No,
He's a
that
clown.
dude's an
Fucking
idiot. He
idiot.
probably thinks it rains on the sun. The dude's a fucking moron.
Bro,
Okay,
man literally raged over an O-line pick. Granted, no, I didn't like the O-line pick, but man acted like a 5-year-old, bro.
Of course, the moment that someone gets on Dak, he acts like a fucking.
Bro, he's gonna make
Oh,
excuses
yeah.
up the ass for Dak Prescott this year because they didn't get him a weapon.
I mean,
I can still see him take a
embarrass
wide
yourself like that
receiver.
on.
You got 2 more picks. I can see them going wide receiver.
Who's left though? Besides Isaiah Bond and Restrepo, there ain't nobody left really.
Left.
I was pissed Jalen Royals went to the Chiefs, man.
Oh yeah, no, I wish we had him. He was actually pretty solid, man.
Stretch. Ricky White's still out there, UNLV. He's a sleeper.
Isn't he really thin though?
Most wide receivers are. I mean, yeah.
What I mean is like he's like a Turpin type.
It's possible. It's possible to names don't always mean they're going to be good.
Exactly.
So is it possible that we can still find some good in this draft? Do y'all think?
We got 2 more picks left. There's talent out there, so it's
possible. But that's the
Well,
count.
we'll see, man. They just have to get lucky that they find a diamond in the rough.
There's a million diamond in the roughs out there.
It's possible, but then again, we're like Dallas.
But also, you got to keep in mind this. It doesn't matter if it's a diamond in the rough. You have to have good development and good coaching. Do we have that?
Listen,
I'm not
Dallas
sure.
is on the phone right now trying to sign free agents, to be undrafted free agents, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're on the
Yeah, they
phone.
probably are. Yeah, they're probably going to try to sign Silo if he doesn't get drafted.
Yes.
Silo.
No,
You sound like OG.
Y'all swear to God.
They had another kid, Jared Ivey, bro.
dude, I haven't seen Shiloh or Shador play, so I can't speak to either of them. But
Yeah.
Man,
If we draft him, I'm gonna be pissed, man.
who Shiloh?
Yeah.
Y'all are so
Man.
I want to be
He's
pissed.
20.
Man, you know what? I got a feeling. I think I feel the Cowboys going to draft Ewers from Texas.
Oh no! Do not draft him, bro.
Oh, no.
Who
He's
wants
got
a
back legs,
25-year-old
bro.
Rookie who's small. He's 5'10".
Bro, he has like legs just like that,
Man,
bro. He gonna
Steven
break apart.
Jones love him.
No, he's going to sell 1 million jerseys. That's why he would draft him.
I'm gonna be a part of that million.
Yeah,
You get one contract out of him.
He's a Shiloh Roney.
Shiloh.
Silaroni.
I was trying to think of
Shalaroni, yeah.
Shadoroni, or I don't fucking know how you would say Shadoroni. I don't fucking
Not
know.
Sandaroni.
Sandaroni.
You're a Sandaroni.
Sandaroni. That's a good
Sandaroni.
one.
Sandaroni, that's a good one.
Hey,
I don't.
Fish,
I don't.
What's up,
want
bro?
what was the bet when the Vikings make the playoffs? Y'all told me they weren't gonna make the playoffs.
What
I
was
never
that?
said that.
No. You could.
I never said that either.
No. It was between uncensored. It was between you and I
It was
think
corner.
Junkie. It was
Oh yeah,
corner,
that's
you
right.
and Junkie.
Yeah,
Because
but fifth backed them up, even though they both was wrong.
he backed
No,
them up.
Vikings are definitely making the playoffs, but they have a great roster.
No, uncensored.
They
You were saying
they told me that JJ McCarthy wasn't good enough to take the Vikings
to the
to the
playoffs. Yeah.
playoffs.
Bro, why, why,
He'll definitely take them to the playoffs. If he stays healthy, he'll definitely take them to the playoffs.
I don't think I think I just said I don't remember what it said, but I went in on the bet. I know that.
No. What happened was that so uncensored said that because Sam Darnold made the playoffs last year, that JJ McCarthy will make the playoffs. Sports
That's what
Junkie was like, you're tripping. Corner was like, you're tripping. And 50, you didn't make a bet. You just said that, I kind of have to agree with them. That's all that was. And so the bet was between uncensored and corner.
No,
And
because they had told me that JJ McCarthy was essentially a rookie, and I was like, so was Bo
Yeah.
Nix, so was Dak Prescott, so was Jalen Smith, so was CJ Stroud. All of these, they took significantly worse teams to the playoffs, and the Vikings were competing for the number 1 spot in the NFC last year. I'm like,
Mhm.
JJ can get them there. He ain't that
Yeah.
much worse than Sam Darnold.
No, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So
But I thought Fifth was in on that bet.
no, he wasn't.
I forgot about Simi
He
Fujioka, bro.
wasn't.
They hyped that guy up to be the next Randy Moss, bro.
Island boys haven't worked. They haven't. The Island boys. I guess we need the OTC to come over here, man. Yo, I think Roman played for like Georgia Tech or something.
Yeah, he was a captain with Calvin Johnson.
You
Megatron.
know Calvin Johnson? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he played with Calvin Johnson.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
He was
played
like an
college.
edge.
The Usos played ball down here, about 40 minutes from where I
Yeah.
live. They played at the University of West Alabama.
That's
They
all
played,
they do.
they
That's
played
some
college ball.
money.
Since day one.
They suck, but they played.
Tyreek Hill went to West Alabama, I think.
If you
Tyreek
got
Hill.
size,
Yeah,
somebody will try you out at least one time.
Yep.
Man, you know how I hope the Cowboys don't draft, bro? They better not draft the Tez Johnson, bro.
I said that like 5 minutes ago. I said,
Bro.
I said I don't want him.
Bro, he's so
155
small, bro. He's like 140, I think.
155. He's
Zelina
150 with quarters in his
You
pocket.
got bigger kickers, man.
1980 said, "Who do we pick up?" Just woke up from my nap.
Oh boy.
Oh, we picked up a bunch of trash.
Packing peanuts.
Yeah, I picked.
We got one somewhat notable guy, and that's about it. 1980.
We picked up a couple of UPS workers.
We get Shiloh drunk and celebrating.
Third down, running back,
Sandaroni, bro.
and a one.
Sandaroni, exactly. That's a good one. I gotta use that in the future.
No, Nate Dog. DJ get
No, he's Shallow-licious.
DJ get
Oh my God! Don't ever call me that.
What the fuck?
Don't ever
Shallow-licious.
call me. Yo, listen. Yo,
You know you done fucked up, right?
yo, don't never call me Shiloh, bro. Hold
You
up,
done fucked
bro.
up. You done fucked up.
Don't ever call me Shiloh.
You should have let that comment. You should have let it just slide past, bro. You should have let that comment slide past. That shit gonna stick now.
Yo,
Right
don't
after
yo, I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. Don't ever call me Shiloh-licious, man.
Right along with Preacher Fifth. That shit gonna stick now.
That's gonna stick.
Dog
That's
on
gonna
my
stick.
You gotta let shit like that fly past and not even acknowledge it.
Don't ever call
Yeah,
me
Nate Dog. He went to the Colts, bro. DJ gets done.
That's gonna stick. Shiloh-licious. That's good.
Dog, don't ever
Shiloh,
call me.
this is crazy, bro.
I swear to God.
Sandaricious. No, that's one as well. Shiloh.
Oh my God.
That is funny.
I'm
That is
changing
funny.
the name in my phone right now.
Holy
Who is the coach in Cleveland? Who's the coach in Cleveland?
Stefanski, bro.
Hey Siri, text Shiloh-licious.
That might have typed that on his there, bro.
That is hilarious. I'm gonna use that
It's
one. That's
crazy.
Hey Google, text
1980,
Shiloh-licious.
man, we got some Probably a lot of. I don't know, man.
And a lot of garbage here, bro.
We still got bums, man.
Yo, Ishan, they might as well draft me, bro. I'd run faster at least than some of these dudes.
You and me both.
Shit, bro.
You never look at day 3 to fill core parts of your team.
Yeah.
I
The
disagree.
fucking NFL Network is doing midget racing. What the fuck?
I disagree.
Little people.
I disagree.
Whatever,
I think
I'm not politically correct.
Is third day. The core of your team is third day. In my opinion, anyone can pick first round, second round, third round. You could do
Except for the Cowboys.
You're right, except the Cowboys. But like, there's just more picks. And the 49ers took my quarterback.
Who did they get?
Curtis Rourke.
How in the world did Will McClay and Stephen Jones look at these players and be like, yeah, get him? Like,
because it's their grandchildren that are doing it. Grandchildren are like.
Say, you know what? You know what the draft remind me of? 1995.
The end of the era.
The 1995 draft. This was exactly remind me of.
Who was the 1995 draft?
Man, you had a buck. You remember Shante Carver?
Yeah, he was before that because he played on the 95 Super Bowl team, Shante Carver. Yeah, he was straight garbage.
What's it, 96?
Yeah, that was probably Kavika Pittman in 96.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. It was 1995 draft.
That
95 draft.
You had Sherman Williams, Kendall Watkins, Shane Hanna, Charlie Williams, Eric Vorson. I can't even pronounce the other dude. Link Harden, Ed Hervey, Dana Howard, and Oscar Sturgis.
Chiefs just got their new running back. Take free, anyone that plays fantasy, grab this kid.
What's his name?
We didn't have a first round draft pick in
Rashad Smith.
Oh, they got the SMU guy that you wanted.
Oh man, they got him.
Yeah, I'm pissed
Well,
off.
we still have the Arkansas guy, right? Isn't the Arkansas running back still there?
Yeah, he's a goal line back, but yeah, he had like 900 yards, like 16.
I'd rather have him, bro.
Did we trade our 95 first round away for Dion?
A kid like
I don't think so.
Smith, he's gonna go off in that type of offense.
Is that Jerry called his grandson?
They're gonna put him out wide. They're gonna do a million different things with him. He's a wide receiver running back. He's like a poor man. He's like a Tony Pollard, but yet he had 1,800 yards at SMU. So,
this man be getting input for the draft from his kids and grands.
I don't think Tony Pollard had 1,800 yards at Memphis.
He asked his grandson about CD too. So.
Unironically, his grandson might be better scouts than the guys we have.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, I mean, listen, bro. If he picks CD over fucking Mozzie, bro, then he better than McClay than me.
Savage said it a long time ago that the draft staff was all family.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Brett Irvin is on the staff, bro. The guy who killed the guy.
You'll know. You'll realize the names.
They have a murderer on the staff.
Watkins. I'm like, oh, he was a busted tight end, man.
I mean, like, dude, it's crazy, bro.
They were just trying to replace Novacek. So
Alvin Harper, he's a part of that the staff too.
Alvin Harper.
They don't let players go, man. It just
for sure.
Once you get in the Dallas Cowboys circle, they will find a job to get you money.
Absolutely.
Shiloh-licious, bro. Like that name ain't never gonna go away.
Shiloh-licious, that's gonna stick.
That's gonna stick, bro. That's what you need.
You know, if you don't even acknowledge it and it's your throwaway comment, nobody even catches on to it. But once you acknowledge it, it's like, oh, I got one.
Anybody that comment in the chat, I'm blocking you. Hey, dog, I'm take the moderator wrench away.
Shiloh-licious. I mean, that's
man. I would be surprised if the Cowboys got him though. To sell jerseys, put 21 and sell some jerseys.
I'm gonna be the first one to buy it.
Hey, what's your favorite number, Fifth?
What's your favorite number?
32.
I ain't got no favorite number.
I don't have one either.
I was gonna get you a jersey with Shiloh-licious on the back.
You should get it with number 32, man. Fuck it.
Get it. So
Now,
I
We
can
know
whatever,
track.
whatever,
OG.
whatever,
No, OG.
whatever
He still
number
won't let
Shiloh wears,
Cerrone.
whatever
Yo,
number
Jared
Shiloh
Ivey
wears in the
is
pro.
nice, man.
I'm gonna wait and see what number Shiloh
You could
get
get
in the
OG
pro,
a
and that's what I'm gonna do.
Lansaroni jersey, number 19.
Oh my
Maxine
god!
Hook,
Make
Toledo.
sure you get it for the Chargers too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chargers jersey. Yep. Get him a San Fran, Dallas. Give him the whole collection. You know what's crazy?
Everybody.
Too? He got
By the way,
selected in the
everybody
CFL.
got a favorite number. If you was playing the lottery, what was the first number that you picked? Everybody got a favorite number.
I don't play the lottery, brother.
Neither
I
do I.
said if
I
you was to play lottery,
I've never in my life
35, 47. Do, 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 do,
Probably
do.
19. I don't know.
There you
45,
go. First number that popped in your head.
Yeah.
88.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you an
22.
88. I'm gonna get you an
19.
88 Shiloh Licious jersey. That's what I'm gonna do.
20.
And I'm gonna buy cow doodle to your house.
Text me your size, man. I got you.
Man,
And then you
get
got to
the
wear
cowboy.
it if the Vikings make the playoffs. That's what's gonna happen.
Come on. Thoughts on Jay, whatever his last name.
Tua.
Savage corner. Corner want to know Savage, what you think about the DT.
Ooh.
He's good. He's short. He's wide. He's 340 pounds. You're not going to get nothing from. You're going to get nothing from a pass rush perspective, but you don't want that from your pass rush perspective. I mean, you don't want that from your one tech, but he's just a big, wide space eater in the middle. It's good value in round 7. But I still had guys with a higher rated higher than him.
How's this motor?
I'm sure. Well, he played out on the West Coast, but I'm sure they rotated. But it's used to playing in heat. I don't know. I never been to Cali, so I don't know. I'm thinking it's fucking hot like Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's cooler in Cali. I have no idea.
It's cooler in Cali, but the humidity is a motherfucker, bro.
In California?
Yeah,
You know,
Even in LA, the weather's great right now.
yeah, because you live in it. You come out to Vegas and stay in dry heat. You go to
Well, no, but
Man, man on the water. Ain't no dry heat in Cali. He on the water, man.
Listen,
it's not humid in
look, I'm
LA.
about to pull an OG. I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to you.
You got in the desert. You in the
No,
desert,
but
man.
on sentiment, I used to live in Texas, and that to me was a lot more humid than LA.
No,
Oh, yeah, no. Texas does get
humid
humid,
too.
Sean.
Vegas is fucking like 2% humidity on a bad day.
Now, granted, I
Look,
visited Vegas in November, so I can't speak to it right
Thank
now.
you, Corner. Man, since don't know what he's talking about to my Cali
No, yeah,
dry
it's
heat.
not,
Man,
it's
they on
not
the
humid
water.
in LA at all.
I didn't say Cali was dry heat. I said Vegas was dry heat.
You said the humidity in Cali ain't none.
There's not. It's
There
not
is humidity in Cali.
There is,
They
but
own
not.
the
in this dry.
water.
This is at least not where I am. I'll say that much.
You still ain't answer my question, OG.
You still ain't answer my stupid question.
No, I was not giving him to do his own shit. Don't even understand.
Are you happy with number 4?
No,
You still
Answer my
No,
question.
answer the question. Are you happy with Prescott?
yeah.
I'm not even calling him Dak anymore. I'm just gonna say Rain. I'm gonna call him by his first name.
Rain.
Rain.
Yeah,
Hey, Corner
that's the
owned
name
you.
his mama gave him.
Since
What'd you
Corner
say?
owned you. Corner owned you. He said you kept talking about LA weather.
I didn't say LA weather is bad. I said it's more humid than Vegas, which it is. What's the humidity in
by a
LA
little
right
bit.
now?
Probably by a little bit, but it's not humid.
Well, it's raining in LA right now, right?
No,
Or
it's not.
was.
It's sunny right now.
What? I thought it was
Wait,
raining
Keyshawn, I
earlier.
thought you were in.
I'll be back.
I thought you were in Europe.
I'll be back.
Drafted Quinn
It's
Ewers.
sunny right now. Beautiful weather right now.
Wait, Ishan, I thought you were in Europe or something for the film.
No,
That's
I
the
came
worst
back last week.
A lot of our fan base is embarrassing him. What's that other stupid Scooter Magruder? Them dudes, man.
Voch
I haven't seen
Lombardi is number
His
one.
name Gooch, Clubfoot.
It's
Bro,
51%
Foots is the
humidity
worst,
in
bro.
LA.
Man has the worst draft takes I've ever seen. I barely studied the draft, and I have better takes than him, bro.
Bro, they are bad, bro. They
No,
are, and they
it-
think
Like shit, bro. If you still think Mozzie's better than Jalen Carter, then you're on a whole
Yo,
nother
let me
level
ask
of
you a
crap.
question. When Evan Neal was at Alabama, who was the big right guard? Zero athletic, but he was just a right guard, a big goon right guard. Yo,
Oh,
Vach was on that dude like he was Larry Allen, man.
Oh, yeah, Botch is on the draft show, by the way, on the Dallas Cowboys official draft show.
Yeah, well, you know.
Like, he's with Brian Broaddus and all them dudes.
Poor Aisha got stabbed in the back. She didn't even see it coming.
didn't see it coming, bro.
Didn't see it coming. Again, right in the back, they put it.
Oh, Quinn Ewers is off the board.
Yeah, he went to Miami.
Thank God, bro. I'm glad we didn't get him, bro.
Dallas is going to go wide receiver. Watch, man.
I mean, I don't mind a wide receiver. Just not Tez Johnson.
It's the right one.
Just better not be Tez Johnson, bro. That's all I got to say.
I wouldn't mind a running back, to be honest with you. Or even another defensive tackle. We got to get a running back, bro.
I don't think they're going to double dip in D tackle, knowing how they are. They'll probably get our wide receiver, and then the last pick will be Shiloh if he's still there. But if he's not there, they'll get another running back.
This kid I liked, Hunter
Gonna
Waller,
be shot.
but he was like 20. I had him ahead of
Corner said, "Does Cool Cowboy like anyone?"
What do you mean? You not hear me earlier? For example, on the running back, I wanted, instead of Jaden Blue, I wanted DJ Giddens, I wanted Devin Neal, I wanted Ollie Gordon over the running back we got.
No. What he's saying is playing about all our picks. You don't like none of our picks. That's what he's saying.
Oh, I don't like any of our picks. I mean, the D tackle is all right, I guess, but he's 7th round. I think he'll be better than Mozzie.
That ain't
And I guess the running back, I mean, he's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but there was better options on the board.
There was.
He's a good third down change of pace back. But yeah, apart from those two, I'm not a big fan of this draft corner, if I'm going to be real with you.
Our defensive tackle room is Overpay Osa, Solomon Thomas, Mozzie, and now this guy.
And Justin Rogers.
And him.
Our defensive tackle room is bad.
It's terrible, bro. They might as well get a real wrestler at this point to play D tackle. It can't get much worse than this.
Yeah. See, there we go with corner talking about.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of this draft, man. I mean, I hope I get proven wrong. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't like it right now.
You won't. You won't get proven wrong.
No, we're not going to get proven wrong. It's a Cowboy.
No, I know I'm not, but you can always hope.
I mean, I can hope to be on the moon one day. It's not going to happen.
I mean, hey, at this point, if Elon Musk, I mean, he might get people on the moon someday, like as a luxury.
Who knows?
I take that back. That guard was playing when Alex Leatherwood was on the team. I apologize.
Oh, Alex Leatherwood was one of the biggest busts of all time, man.
Giants took Monangai. Excuse me, Chicago Bears took Tom Monangai.
Wow. So who's left out of the running backs, Savage?
Rocket Sanders, but with a question mark, knee. Jacoby Krosky Merritt, question. I mean, he's a flyer, but he only played one game this year because of eligibility issues. I loved Mullins, but he went off the board. LaQuint Allen, I think, is left. Syracuse. Donovan Edwards, Michigan, who could turn out to be the best, could turn out to be the worst. He's Jekyll and Hyde, bro. You don't know what you get from that kid.
He played terrible this year, though. After the Natty, I think he did not care, bro.
No, it's like I said, but it's amazing. You saw that kid in the national championship game. He ran like he had a rocket out of his ass, and I'm like, I didn't see that all year. He ran like fucking Zeke the entire year, like he had shit in his pants. And then the national championship game, he's like running like he's Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, that playoff run, he looked like he was Zeke, and then like the old Zeke, and then this year he looked like Zeke now. Like watch Zeke.
I think he made that's what happens. I mean, I don't know. I just think he made a business decision. Then you got Phil Maffa. He's out there, Clemson, big kid, 6'1", 235. Edwards is on the biggest side, also too.
Montrell Johnson, I think, is still available to Florida running back.
Jarquez, Jaquindon Jackson. He's out there, but
that edge rush we got fast.
I have no idea.
Which one?
I think we only took one, right?
The one we drafted yesterday.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Donovan.
Is he
I'm
fast?
not sure. I'm
That
not
that
sure.
was his skill. It was his speed and his bend, right?
Okay.
Speed, bend, and long arms.
That's what. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
he
what
fit the Cowboys
was.
measurables.
But
Okay.
also,
That's why I thought he might have been an insurance policy for Micah if
uh-huh.
the negotiations aren't going well.
He still could.
He may be.
Knowing these guys, bro, they might just let. Can you imagine these guys just let Micah walk for nothing, bro?
That'd be
Instead of
the
They're
paying?
not
dumbest shit in the world, bro.
They're
If
not
they
gonna
did that, bro, I would legit stop watching this team, bro, because I'm not even joking. If you're gonna get rid of him, you gotta trade him. You can't just let him walk.
Micah. They're just
Cherry's
gonna
not
do.
that dumb.
They're gonna do exactly what they've done with every other contract. They're gonna drag it out and overpay him.
Oh no, wait, my fault. They'll trade him for a 5th-round pick. My fault.
And
But to
then
be honest with you, like,
trade away a fourth to get him back.
but to be honest with you, after looking at today's draft, and I know we still got 2 picks left. Do we really want to trade Micah for picks and let the Joneses' grandchildren fucking make the picks? Like,
I'd rather
gotta-
honestly them just trade Micah for a proven player. Honestly,
you could have took Tyler Warren in 12 and got yourself a monster guard in round 2. But what do I know?
I think that Tyler Warren's overlook is going to come back to haunt.
oh, Tyler Warren is gonna be a beast in this league.
But he's playing. Well, he has Anthony Richardson as a quarterback. He's made of glass.
It doesn't matter what quarterback. Yeah, I still think he'll be good.
No,
Either
I
way.
agree because I'm not a fan of Drew Aller at all. His deep ball is horrendous.
Yeah, he
was
made Drew
best-
Aller look competent, bro.
Yeah, I don't like Drew Aller.
Who's
Yeah,
the
he's gonna
backup
come out
in
next
Indy?
year.
Well,
I
Rob,
Who's the
think.
backup in Indy?
His deep ball is horrendous. Maybe
I'm
he
a-
changes because Penn State went out and got a few wide receivers, but he was their number 1 option last year, Tyler Warren.
I'm gonna hope this running. I'm gonna rock with this running back, man. He's fast.
He is fast. The problem is we don't have a first, second down running back. Unless you want to roll out Miles Sanders.
Tej Johnson went to Tampa.
Thank God. Thank God he's off the board. Oh my God. Thank you.
It's either Bond. If Dallas went wide receiver, it's either Bond or Restrepo.
Yep, Restrepo. The thing is, Restrepo fell because he ran like a 4.7, I think, out of his pro day.
I could care less. He has every record at Miami. I could care less.
I think he's I think he's underrated. I think he'll be
He's a
pretty
possession
good.
wide receiver. He ain't gonna beat anybody. You know what I'm trying to say? Like in a 100-yard race, but
How big is he?
5'10", 5'11".
And he's a possession receiver at 5'10".
At
No,
5'10".
what I'm talking about when I say possession, I mean like how can I phrase this? Like, okay, me personally, I want a speedster. Then I want a tall guy that goes up and gets the ball. He's a guy that's going to be there when I want him to be there, like a safety valve to throw him. Think of the lineage of wide receivers that have come out of the U. And the kid has every record. He's more quick than fast. He's slippery, but he gets open.
So like a slot, he's a slot guy.
And
yeah, he is a slot guy.
Like,
that's what you want.
Before Cam Ward, the year before Cam Ward came, he played with 4 quarterbacks in one season and had 1,000 yards. Like I comped him like a Spanish West, he's like an Edelman type of guy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I'll bet money, if Bill Belichick was in this league, he would have drafted him 1,000%.
What do you think of Nick Nash? Do you know who that guy is?
I like him. The only bad thing is he's older. He's 26. He was a quarterback, which could, San Jose State. LeQuint Allen just went to the Jags. So you can.
I thought he was only 24. I just Googled. It says he's only 24.
Yeah, Google says Sylvester Stallone's 5'11" too. He's like 5'5".
That's fair. 26. Yeah, I would stay away. I don't want a 26-year-old rookie.
26, but he only has 2 years. If people are going to draft a 26-year-old quarterback, they can draft he's probably going to be an undrafted free agent, but he only has 2 years experience at wide receiver, Nick Nash.
I feel like it's down to Bond and the Restrepo.
I would take Nash over this munchkin. 100. We laugh at Turpin. Turpin weighs 20 pounds more than this kid. He's gonna get cracked. This kid. And
Oh, Ted Johnson, and he's gonna be out of one hit. He's done, bro.
you're gonna break him in two.
Like if
Very
T.J. Watt gets his hands on him, he's done.
Really?
Yeah, no, he's that small. Ted Johnson, that's why I didn't want him. He's 154 pounds.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, and he got drafted by the Bucks.
Well, the Bucks, what? Didn't they lose all their wide receivers like at one game last year?
Yeah, they got Mecca Buka though also,
Yeah, that's gonna help him.
and they re-signed Chris Godwin, so they got a good receiver core. I don't know why they picked up Ted Johnson. Maybe for special teams. I don't know.
Mike Evans retired. He's not in Tampa no more. Or no,
Oh, he still is, but I
he's
think
still
he's gonna be done soon.
Didn't he resign last year or some shit?
He re-signed, I thought.
Yeah, he re-signed, but I think he's gonna be done like in a few years. Like he's getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah, his injuries are starting to pile up. He's having more and more throughout the season.
Mm-hmm.
He's barely cracking 1,000. He used to crack 1,000 yards each year with ease. Now he's struggling to do that. Like he's definitely lost his stuff.
this kid's underrated. LaQuint Allen.
Curtis Rourke.
Oh yeah, the Indiana quarterback.
Yeah, y'all see Seth Rollins announcing the Bears pick?
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't know that was him first. Then I'm looking. I'm like, yo, that is Seth Rollins. I think he's from that area. He has a couple of
I
donut
think he's from Chicago or somewhere around there.
Coffee shop.
Coffee
They should have had CM Punk do it.
Fuck him. I don't know. I'm not.
I was just about to say it. Yeah, I was just about to say
Fuck
that.
him. I'm not a Punk fan.
I'm just saying the Chicago reference.
Yeah.
He's a big hockey fan, not a Bears fan.
Oh yeah,
He's black.
hockey. I don't watch hockey. I'm gonna be real.
Oh,
Neither
hockey's
do
one of the best sports you ever watch, bro.
Yeah. Isn't he? I don't know what it either.
Listen,
When Fifth actually drag his ass out here, I'm gonna take him to a game. It's gonna change his life.
It's cool in person.
In person, I'm telling you right now, it's one of the greatest sporting events you can go to, man.
No, I heard that.
I was the same way when I went. I got drugged there by my wife, and I watched the game. I was like, yo, this shit is fucking amazing.
I heard it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Hey, at least
I could not watch it on TV until I actually went and enjoyed it in person.
In person, yeah.
yeah, I heard it. Yeah, my some of my family lives in Canada, so they're big on that shit.
Yeah, that's like.
I thought the same thing. I never would have. And lacrosse. I don't know if y'all ever went and saw a professional lacrosse game. They
No.
beat the fuck out of each
They
other
beat
when
the
they
fuck
play,
out of
bro.
each other. That's what I've
They
heard.
be
Yeah.
whacking each other with the fucking sticks and shit.
Yeah, but they got like shells underneath their jerseys and stuff. They got
Man,
that help that moment.
The
you know?
way they smack each other up, bro. I don't.
Nah,
Fuck,
no, it's
you're not hitting
crazy.
me like that.
You ever see like those rugby like in Australia and shit with all those Tongans that are like
Oh
the
yeah,
seven-
bro.
the
I've
sevens-
seen
the
that shit,
sevens and shit like that. Yeah.
they're like 6'5", 300 pounds. And
bro.
they're
They're
running
like
down the
crazy,
field.
bro. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was a rugby hater, bro. But after watching a game, bro, like
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
we got the
It's
sevens
kinda
out
crazy.
here. It's fun to go watch. I watch all sports, man.
Mhm.
And you can go watch a rugby game for like $12. The tickets are dirt fucking cheap.
Oh, really?
If you want to get out of the house and take like your kids or your spouse somewhere and just go do something, go look up like your minor league hockey or lacrosse or even minor league soccer teams and shit like that. It's a good
Mhm.
fucking time, man.
Yeah. No, for sure.
hey, it won't piss you off like these fuckers do.
Seahawks, Ricky White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to
cheap.
pick. We're about to pick.
It's very cheap to go watch other sports outside of the big four.
No, for sure.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I'll bet you that was probably on that would have been Dallas's pick, but Seahawks just.
Could you imagine if the Cowboys get that almost 500-pound Florida D tackle?
Nah, he's going undrafted for you.
I know, but like, can you
He's a
imagine they get him?
project.
They say, "Oh, we stopped the run now," even though he'll probably flop over.
Nah, if he loses weight, bro, the kid he's 460 and he ran a 5'2". That's insane.
The thing is, though, I've heard he has big problems with his weight. Like he gained like 30 pounds during the draft
yeah, no, he
process.
gained 30 pounds since the season ended.
So, you really think he's gonna lose that weight? Like, I don't think so.
Well, then they
If he's
cut him.
460 before he gets his
You
man.
mean Dak Prescott gave him all his weight?
Oh yeah. I forgot about
Yes.
that.
If he's 460 before he gets his man body, God bless him. Jesus.
Man, he a big dude. Oh, Ricky White's off the board.
We took Phil Maffa.
Oh, we got another running back.
We got a goal line back.
Yeah, okay, we got a goal line back. Yep.
We got a goal line back. I told you we had to go double dip in line.
Now the last pick is gonna be Shiloh.
We got ourselves.
Shiloh
Okay, we
going to
got two
Cleveland,
back.
bro.
So we just ignored wide receiver
I
completely. Then,
told you we were gonna double
Crazy.
dip.
bro,
That's
CD Lamb, I feel bad for him, bro. He has fucking Tolbert and Mingo next to him.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for him.
I don't even. You know how much money he got? He paid to be the only
He's
guy.
Exactly.
getting paid
Paid him for that.
man, you ain't
Yo,
paying.
this kid, like 2,000 yards the last 2 years, close to 20
Still-
TDs.
You
The
still gotta
running
get
back.
CD.
You still got to get CD some.
You
way.
gotta get CD help. Like, I understand, like he's the
Yeah,
one of the
They
highest picks.
did. They got him
Funny.
Mingo.
Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah, I
thought he
forgot.
was
Attack on
Mingo. I
Cowboys
thought
said
we were
Mingo is
using-
the secret
I thought-
weapon of the offense.
I thought we
Yes.
were going to use Minga. I thought.
Yeah.
Bro,
Man,
knowing Mingo, bro, he's gonna like.
Y'all
Bro,
didn't
he's
watch
gonna.
the 4th round?
I don't give a fuck.
No, it's
Bro,
not.
Jerry Jones said that was the 4th-round pick, by the way.
It's not
They said
good,
Mingo was
bro.
the 4th-round pick.
In round 7, he's not a bad pick, bro. This kid. He quietly. And can anyone name me any Clemson offensive line? I'll use a Stinky Foot's quote when he was like breaking down Austin Gentry, trying to say like he was so bad, so great. He was like, "Oh, can anyone name me any offensive lineman that Boise State is going to go in the NFL?" And my response was, "Can you name me any offensive lineman from Iowa?" Yeah, Caleb Johnson had 1,800 yards. But just getting back to Maffa, Clemson, I don't think they have had an offensive lineman drafted in the last 2 years.
I can name you a Clemson lineman.
No, name me a Clemson lineman that's been drafted.
Oh, that's been drafted.
That's none today. And I don't know about last year. You know what I'm trying to say? Clemson hasn't really been putting out any offensive linemen. Let's be honest. D lineman, yeah. But
Oh, D lineman, dude. Next year they're gonna have a D tackle. I forgot his name. He'll be like a top 10 pick. I forgot his name. They have like a D tackle. What's his name? Let me check it out real quick.
like I said, no, they get
Peter Woods. Peter Woods.
They get D linemen, but they don't like.
Oh, he'll be a monster, bro. Peter Woods is gonna be a monster, bro.
Their offensive lineman doesn't.
Yeah, no, you're right. I can't find a single Clemson O lineman in the NFL
You can't.
except for one guy, Marcus Tate. He hasn't been drafted yet. He might be UDFA. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, I think he's a center, I believe, just going off the top of my head. But
Man, really, people are hating on the Phil Maffa pick, bro. Why? People are hating.
he was my
You can't
26.
make these people happy, man.
No, exactly. You can't. It's a win.
6'1", 235. I can live with that.
I don't mind this running back pick.
I don't
hate it.
I don't listen. The board got Rashad Smith went off the board, Kyle Monangai went off the board, Damian Martinez went off the board.
Caden Prather went off the board. Man, that would have been a good receiver.
Yeah, they were underrated. I liked him.
Dang, bro. There's like there's no receivers left except for Restrepo. Because I don't think we should take Bond. He has so many off the field issues.
You got Restrepo, Bond, and if you want to go Nick Nash.
Sorry.
Oh, Nick Nash. But you said he's 26. 26-year-old, I mean, that's dicey.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna say drafting that cornerback is a necessity because Trey coming off an injury. He's off an injury too. He's crazy.
That's why I don't,
The same injury.
that's why I don't bother with these motherfuckers, man.
Yo, but
You a
none of
fucking
the,
stupid.
you're gonna laugh. None of these fans knew he blew his knee out.
Yeah, exactly.
None
None
of
of
the
them
fans knew
will, probably.
that. Fadil Diggs, Syracuse out there. He great size, but he's edge. So I don't see them doing that. But he's like
I wouldn't mind taking him just for the value, bro. F it.
he is good
He's
value.
Like, there's no point taking the receiver. These receivers that are left are not going to move the needle at all.
We got a monster.
He
in
said
space,
Abdul
you
Carter
know.
wanted to wear 56 on. Taylor said no. Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
no. I'll tell you what happened right now. LT's a businessman.
Mhm.
LT probably said, "Yo, I got no problem. You can wear my jersey. I want $20 for each jersey sold."
Hmm.
And that's what it, I already, bro. But he's a fucking rat, bro. He testified against people, man. He had a restaurant.
LT?
No, LT owned a restaurant. With my father, God rest his soul, with my dad's attorney. My father was a real estate agent, and they had a restaurant called LT's, ironically, like right outside Giant Stadium.
Yeah, right.
They were doing some shady shit, and then LT testified against his partner, who was the attorney, and put him away. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Who cares? But yeah,
Everybody snitches, bro.
Not everybody. Not
Man.
everybody.
Everybody talks.
Not
No, they don't.
Not
everybody, but a lot of people do.
You know what I realized, guys?
They didn't used to in the old days. This new shit, everybody talks.
Yeah,
no,
nowadays
who's that one guy
I agree with that,
that it just came out? He's been an informant since like 1998.
I'm telling you, man. Everybody talks, man. Especially if you face it 6 months, no. But when they start talking about serious jail time, everybody fucking talks.
But you know what?
I got a female cousin just got off of doing 15 for a robbery. She didn't tell on the other person. She took all the time by herself.
That's fucking heavy, man. 15 for an armed robbery.
I'm telling you right now, most people talk. These motherfuckers talking, bro.
I've seen best friends rat on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, of course. No, there's no loyalty anymore, bro.
Man, it's not the same as it was before, where it was snitches get stitching and stuff like that.
Now snitches get rewarded, bro.
So you approve ratting?
I don't approve
I'm just saying
ratting.
This is what's going on.
That's what's happening. Exactly.
But if you looking at 15 years away from your family, if you looking at 15 years away from your family, and I can cut that shit down to 7.
But you know what it is.
So you approve ratting?
But when you
I'm not. Don't look. There ain't no loyalty in these streets.
So you approve ratting?
No, not at all.
He's not saying he's approving it. He's just saying what it is.
You know what
I'm telling you what it is.
You know what I laugh and I try to tell people?
Bro.
Every gang out there, every
they all
militia,
talk, man.
No, every one of them has 3 agents in fucking. Every single one of them has 3 undercover agents in them.
Bro, me and you do. We both in the street like do something, and I get caught. I'm not bringing your name up.
But also too, what the federal government does is they're on a payroll.
I'm telling you, man, there is a whole lot of fucking people out there talking, snitching, ratting, informing on everybody, man.
But a lot of them still hold it down and do what they got to do. Listen, I don't care what they do. I'm not in the street. I'm just saying. I know people that really kept their mouth shut and did their time.
I think it was Mob James. It came out like he's been an informant since like 1998.
Man, Lucas, the fucking dude that inspired American Gangster, that motherfucker ratted on everybody when he got
Frank Lucas. Yeah, he's from.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these motherfuckers have been talking for a long fucking time, man.
You know what it is? No, go ahead.
But you got to contact Frank Lucas didn't rat on nobody in the street. He just told on a lot of undercover cops.
Man, Frank told on a whole lot of people.
He put a shitload of dudes from the streets.
He put a lot of fucking dudes on the streets in there too, man.
He put a lot of dudes from the streets.
His discovery is public information on who he ratted on.
Man, Frank told on a lot of fucking people.
Look up the Purple Gang in the Bronx.
What is by Nicky Barnes ratted?
Yeah, they all did. But look up the Purple Gang.
Got Fisher that rat. He took the 30. Didn't say a word.
Because he was facing 45 and he snitched and got it down to 30.
No, he
gave
didn't.
up something, man. These people telling on people, man. They giving shit, man.
I'm just why he right about everything, man.
I ain't saying all right.
Some people keep their mouth closed, man.
And it's a very small amount.
Everybody don't tell, bro. There's a lot of rats, the people that say stuff to Lord to get their time cut, but some people tell the man, give me my 3 hots on the cot, bro. I ain't got nothing for you.
I know some hard dudes. My cousin doing 15 for capital murder right now. Didn't say nothing, and he didn't even intend to kill the dude. His boy shot him.
So is he stupid?
Well, I mean, he ain't have to rat anything. They caught the shit on fucking tape, but
is he stupid?
Under the bus. For not telling them, hell yeah. Motherfucker, we went in there to rob somebody, not kill nobody. You just fucking went left and killed somebody. You lost your fucking
That's why.
mind.
Look, that's why I'm in the street. I don't care. I don't care what they do. That's why I'm at the house.
And that's why I don't get involved in shit either.
I don't commit no crimes.
I'm like Bernie Mac. What's your name, punk? I tried to call you when he was doing the shit, but your phone was busy.
3 picks, I think.
I'm not doing no time like that for nobody else that went left. The plan was
That's
to
the
go in
thing, man.
in this house and get this money, and you went in there and shot this motherfucker. Now we locked up for capital murder for 25 years when we could have got a 5-year fucking bid. Nah,
That's
homie.
actually more than fucking capital murder. That's burglary, robbery.
Yeah,
We got
that's what
even
turns it into capital.
Possession of a weapon or multi-purpose.
Yeah, but they go by the top charge. You're
See,
not
you
gonna
know what
get
the problem
anything more
is?
than
When
20.
the feds throw out like these basketball numbers at people, like feds have a 99% conviction rate. So it's like people take the plea deals, man. They don't come to you until they have everything.
Everything.
And they don't ask you a question that they don't know the answer. So
people have confused. They don't have a 99% conviction rate. What it is, a lot of people they include the plea deal.
Yeah, because they already got you when they sit there and they got everything in front of you. Like, man, you better take this plea deal.
Well, a lot of it just look like that. You got a good lawyer, you'll beat it.
Very few of them.
That's how.
Hey, good luck, bro.
Inc.
Good luck affording one, bro.
When they come knocking on the door,
for sure.
You probably doing some times.
Like,
Murder Inc. beat the feds fair and square. Didn't take no plea or nothing. They said, "No, we're going to court. Beat them."
Yeah,
beat them.
That's why That's why he said 99.
Was it Meach fucking talking to? He ratted.
Look. Here's my thing, bro. I don't see no paperwork. If I don't see no proof, I'm not putting that jacket on nobody. I didn't see nothing.
They don't put the names out there like that of people that rat. They don't do that. That's not how it's done.
There's a website out there. I don't know what it's called, Pacer or something. It's basically the Google
Pacer.gov.
Yeah, yeah. It's basically the Google of court cases. You can look it up.
Yeah.
You can literally look.
They're not gonna get up there and say fifth quarter Cowboys said this. That's not how they do it.
Oh, but in your discovery.
Yeah, and what they still leave them anonymous in the discovery.
No, they don't.
They'll say individual 1.
No, they don't.
They do that, man. There's a whole bunch of people that their names are protected from those documents because
they're
scared of retaliation. Yes, they
don't
put their names in it, man.
If you cooperate, they'll just put your initials, shit like that.
Yes, they don't put your full name in discovery all the time.
You can look. You can.
No, when you go to trial, you have to get a list.
When you go to trial, you got to stand and confront the dude, or the girl. But in discovery, they protect the name, they protect the identity of the witnesses to prevent witness intimidation.
Hey man, it's just this simple, bro. Don't do this shit.
Don't do it.
It's just that simple, bro. Come on. I mean, it ain't that hard, bro. Okay, who are we gonna get? We have one more pick.
I'm claiming it's a wide
Are we up?
Not. Yeah, I think we got like 2 more.
47.
We got 2 more of Detroit and Washington.
There's a lot of talent out there, man.
Bro, they better not get Shiloh, bro. If you're gonna get him as a UDFA. Get him as a UDFA.
I honestly wanted to get Shiloh just to troll the fans. This is funny to me.
No, I don't want Shiloh.
I want Fifth to get his pick. He need his Sanders.
Exactly. It's just funny to me. That's why I'm like.
Fifth is gonna raise the grade of the draft just from Shiloh.
But you're like.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a safety. I want to be honest with you. Just I got other ones higher.
I don't think Shiloh's gonna be very good though.
Savage.
Shoot.
That running back from Clemson. What's your take on him?
He was I think 20-something ranked back, but he's a goal line back, bro. Big kid, man. Big 6'1", 235.
So we got our Thunder and Lightning then.
Well, I think
Clarence Hill
it's-
Jr. said, I swear these dudes be watching us. He talking about some Blue is not an every down back. Thank Tony Pollard early in his career. Did you just say this a minute ago, Sam?
Of course
I
Oh,
said that when I got on. You asked me. That's what I gave you from my notes.
Clarence
course
Hill
they
Jr. tweeted that. These dudes really be watching.
Of course they watch it.
You mean to tell me he coincidentally mentioned this dude is not an every down back and Tony Pollard like Savage just did?
oh
Give me a break,
wow.
man. Yeah, he
Wow.
tweeted it.
Obvious. Captain Obvious.
These dudes a trip, man.
Of course.
Listen,
Bro.
all these big corporations, they watch these shows and shit.
course
Like they
they
pay
do.
people. You know, who knows?
Look at that watch.
Our running back room is promising he can catch 2.
See, Fef, you got people watching all the way from Cowboy Nation, man. And you talking
I
about
think we
deleting your
still can
channel?
go. There's still running backs out there, undrafted free agents that are decent.
Hey, honestly though, with these 2 picks, I think Deuce Vaughn will officially be out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Oh my god.
Please get him out of here, bro.
Yo, I
hope he
don't
is.
know if it was true or not, but there was something I saw. There was some college coach where he had to be talked out. He wanted to get a midget and get then force the midget. And I'm like, I thought of that play with Deuce.
Oh, you know what it was? That was Texas Tech former head coach.
Yeah, that's a Texas Tech.
You wanted to get him.
I'm like,
What was it? What's his name?
He wanted to throw him over the line of scrimmage.
okay,
Yeah.
but if it's not in the rule book, it's legal. That's smart.
That shit would have lasted 1 week and they would have changed the fucking rule.
Y'all saw Jerry make the joke about the tush push.
What do you say, man?
Talking about how good the O-line beat down because we dropped that guy. We probably do the tush push now. Like, man,
Oh, yeah, he
Oh
said
my
that.
god.
He said that, yep.
he did.
The,
He said
the
it.
center is the most important piece of that play.
Yeah.
And BB ain't got enough ass on him to get that.
Bro, I think, honestly, bro, I think BB should have been a guard, bro.
I thought that's
That's
what
his
he was
original
never
position,
gonna
wasn't
do.
it?
Yeah, he should
Although I
have.
will
That's
say,
what
though,
I said.
I will
That's
say,
what
though,
I said.
he did play well. He did play well last year.
He did. He did.
He played to me play average.
I mean, he was
Man, he
better
didn't
than all the
allow no
other
sacks
players.
or nothing, man.
That's all you can ask for from a
Yeah,
rookie
but
center.
centers,
Man,
like,
we gotta-
if you get a center that like gives up 2 or 3 sacks, that's a bad year. Centers are not supposed to give up sacks. You got 2 goons. You got a goon on each side of you. You know what I'm saying? Like Jakrowski Merritt just went to Commanders. That kid can fly.
You know, he played average, though, last year. I mean, he wasn't bad.
I liked BB last year.
Yeah, I like BB. He played decent last year.
A rookie center at any move position? I mean, you
Yeah,
can't be
exactly.
mad at it.
Yeah, I mean, look at Guyton, bro. Man was almost Chaz Green.
But the deal is, Guyton and BB play out of position though.
That is true. They should cut Steele, June 1 post cut, and just move Guyton to
I would
right
like for
back.
him to cut still.
I think it's spoil his contract or like what, you know, the dead money. He
His
gets a lot.
contract
Yeah,
is what's
it's
Isn't he
it's a
like
lot
the
of-
3rd highest paid person on the team or something like
He's
that?
the fifth, I believe, the
fifth,
fifth
I
highest
think.
paid person.
That is disgusting, bro. The fact that he's the
Dak
fifth.
and, Dak
He
and
is
CD are
terrible.
Dak and CD are taking up like 45% of the cap.
Hey, man, I think this year will be Dak's last year, right? Because I think next year we can cut him, right?
No. We have-
2027.
it is
Ah,
27.
shit.
No, we're stuck with Dak for a while.
You sound like OG now.
He did say that like OG.
He does. Look, we just got to wake up and realize we're stuck with the fucking dude.
Yeah. It is what it is. You got
It is
We
what
have
it
him. I think we're stuck with him then. When can we cut him then?
We're on a clock.
2027.
Okay, so we're stuck with him for 2 years.
Yes.
What did
Yeah.
Stinky Foot say about Moffat? Did he know him? Did he say
He
anything?
probably
Oh,
doesn't-
Stinky Foods probably said Maffa's gonna be a trash player because Stinky Foods is trash.
I don't know what Club Foot said. I ain't see nothing.
I don't really even.
Bro,
He-
Stinky Foods, bro. You know what's crazy?
He called this man athlete's foot, stinky foot, 9 toes, club foot.
Yeah,
Foot in the mouth.
them his names.
Corey Black went off the board.
Dude, I don't even give a shit
Disease?
about them.
What's it? It's called this.
That was all his names,
All
man.
right, man. Either I'd be cool with a safety, another DT.
Bro, get in the Zier Stackhouse. He's still on the board. Come on.
Zeke Biggers is still on the board. There's still talent. There's Jake Bringus. It could be a tight end. Who the fuck knows?
Who knows, bro? Who knows?
But do we trust the coaching staff to coach them up?
Of course.
Yeah,
not.
that's the problem. You got to have good coaching and good development.
Joneses are going to coach him.
The
He said,
grandkids are gonna coach him, bro.
he said, do the Cowboys plan on rotating their linemen every series?
Probably.
This
I
ain't
wouldn't be surprised, man, with these dumbasses, bro. I really wouldn't.
That's their frustration that not getting they dacky some weapons.
Oh, there's dude. I'm
Mhm.
telling you right now. I'm on one of the Daccaronis YouTube channels live stream. People are pissed, bro. They wanted a receiver so bad, bro, and they didn't get a single one.
I'm
I
glad
wouldn't
they're
even give them the views.
They got one. They got Minga.
Mingo. I
Minga.
keep-
Oh yeah,
Mingo,
yeah.
man.
They
What
got
was I?
Minga.
Minga.
No, his name is Minga. When he do good, then his name is Mingo. Right now, he's Minga.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that,
Well,
Jim.
we'll always be calling him Minga because you do realize he'll never be good.
Y'all better leave my 4th round pick alone, man.
He could kiss
He's
my
Minga.
Hey, this dude be trolling, man.
I'll tell y'all my phone ring. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, champ.
All
That's
right.
that's Jerry Jones. You've been drafted.
You been drafted,
Yeah,
bro.
you were drafted, bro.
Shut up. This rate draft me. At this rate draft me. I'll take another 20 million. Fuck.
Bro, give me a couple $1 million. I'll be on the practice squad, just not doing shit.
Cowboys
I swear to
pay a lot of
God.
money to be mediocre.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take
Cowboys
it.
pick in. This is the last pick. I got to get off here because I got to go.
Yeah, this
to
is the last pick. Oh, they got the Tommy. I don't know say his last name. D tackle Maryland.
2 D tackles, 2 running backs.
I have no idea who this kid is.
I don't know how to say his name. Savage. I don't even know who he is. I'm not gonna lie.
Tommy Aking Bossati.
Yeah,
If,
something like that.
if Champ can't say Mingo name, he better not never try this name.
I thought you said
Wait. How's OG gonna say his name, bro?
Oh,
That is a lot better. If that's
No,
is the pick,
guys, I thought
OG
you
gonna
said
say-
butt sacks.
Yeah,
I thought-
OG
we-
can't
oh.
OG can't say OSA. He calls him Ozzy.
OG
instead
I
of
don't
gonna
know
Osa.
how to say Ishan.
We didn't-
Like, I don't know.
We didn't even get no good defensive tackles. We got Tommy Asparagus.
We gotta get someone good to play. He'll do this all the time. He's like, what I'm telling you is this, as if he's praying to fucking someone.
Oh, yep. That's the draft. We're done. We are done.
This kid's got to be a 3-tech if he's out of Maryland.
6'4", 310.
Oh, that is light, bro.
Yeah, he's got to
Tommy
be a 3-tech.
Asparagus? What the fuck?
Oh no, that was
No way that's him, bro. No way he's that small, right?
How tall is he?
I have no fucking clue.
6'4". He's 6'4", 316.
Yeah, no, he ain't that big. Damn, bro. Let me see his production. Is he a free tech?
6'4", 316. That's a pretty big. He's
That's
bigger
a
than
pretty
Mozzie
big
and
guy.
Olsen.
Look
Though.
at him.
Yeah, but still, like I wanted like a 300, like 20, like 5-pound guy instead. But it's fine. Oh wait, no, it says he's 320. Yeah, no, okay. All right, this is fine, I guess. Yeah, he's a 1-tech. We got 2 1-techs to get Mozzie out of here.
Yeah.
Mozzie and Mighty Mouse Deuce Vaughn are out of here, bro.
Yeah, I
after
think
these
they
drafts.
gone. I think they both gone.
Yeah.
No, Deuce Vaughn 100% is gone after these
Deuce
2
Vaughn
draft
gone
picks.
for sure.
Mickey
Deuce
Mouse
Vaughn's
has
out
to
of
be
here.
on.
I mean,
Yo.
listen, we got 2 running backs, 2 defensive tackles. It could have been worse.
Hey, I'm
did,
glad they
he
didn't take
did.
Shiloh, bro.
It could be
Yeah.
a lot worse.
We gonna get
sad.
Shiloh. We gonna get him undrafted. Don't worry.
He going to Cleveland to play with his brother, man. It's
Yeah,
a
Does
family
Cleveland
affair.
have a pick? No,
They
Cleveland doesn't have a pick.
They
No,
gonna
but
train him over
if he's undrafted, they're gonna put both of his sons in on the same team.
Wait,
They-
OG
they-
called him Osu. What is that?
All right,
How
fake
did-
champ. See you later.
Asbestos? What?
He called OG.
Osua.
He called him
He called him
Osa.
Ozzy. He called him Ozzy or something. I don't fucking know. Ozzy.
Bro.
That's what he said last night.
He said Ozzy. Ozzy's what he called him. Ozzy.
Yeah, he keeps.
Bro,
keeps
is he a
calling-
fan of Ozzy Osbourne or some shit?
Yo, I troll the shit out of OG in the group chat because he can't spell nobody fucking name.
He cannot spell anybody's name correctly.
I troll the shit out of him all day.
Oh
long.
my goodness.
When he goes live, we fuck with him. Like, yo, no, we can't hear you, bro. Like,
No. When he goes live, bro.
OG, can you hear me?
no,
Bro, why has he not changed his name though? The OG. Why is it still Microphone Fiend?
Because
It's not
Nate
microphone,
Dogg was a
man.
microphone fiend.
Nate
Like, he
Dogg,
gotta change his name.
It's Nate Dogg's fault, man.
It's Nate Dogg's fault, man. He called
listen,
him.
it could have been worse today, bro. It's like we got 2 young, you know. we
All
got a
right, now
third
can
guy.
we grade the draft before we get out of here now?
Mhm.
All right, let's grade it.
Anybody grade change?
I'm sticking with mine. It's a C.
Okay, I'll give it from a D- to a D+ after these D tackle and running back picks.
2 running backs, 2 defensive tackles. Come on now.
The
Give it a
problem,
C.
I think a C is fair.
C plus.
C plus at the best, but I'm gonna remain at a D plus because I don't have faith in these motherfuckers.
Yo, we got listen. We got fresh legs back there.
So refreshing to hear you curse, man. I love it. I'm usually the only motherfucker who calls people motherfuckers. I'll call everyone a fucking motherfucker all the fucking day long.
Oh shit, Shiloh Sanders just got drafted, bro, to San Francisco.
No, he
Oh
didn't.
shit!
Oh, he'll play
No, I'm
tonight,
playing.
anyway.
I'm fucking with you. No, I'm fucking.
Okay, fuck.
Nate Dogg, stop it.
Oh, Christ. Here we
Microphone
go.
fiend.
That's
Man.
a good song, man. Look it up on
Yesterday
Cowboys.
when this dude was singing, I was like,
Who has the
man.
No,
worst
seriously, that's a good song.
No,
Cowboys
I'm
selling
saying
more.
yesterday when I was here a second.
Somebody just came out with a Fiend song, didn't they? They go Fiend, Fiend,
And Andre
Fiend.
Moss.
Yeah, that's Travis Scott, bro, and
Travis Scott. That's right.
Andre Moss gave the draft an A.
An A?
and A. Are you an Eagles fan? He must be an Eagles fan.
Yeah, he's trolling.
Yeah, he's an Eagles fan, bro, for sure.
He got the cocaine.
Nope, Savage, you're gonna laugh at me, bro. But like I said earlier in the stream, a lot of fans of other teams saying we had a great draft, bro.
They're just trying to talk it into
Like they're just trying to talk us up or some shit.
No,
Dog
they,
pound, C plus.
he-
I'm
he-
with you, dog pound. I got a C plus. I got a C
They
plus.
told Jerry Jones to keep it up. He's doing a great job.
We
I'm-
could have did worse.
That cornerback really stopped it from being better for me.
If
Cornerback,
that cornerback was something else, I would have given it a C plus.
yeah, that cornerback pick that didn't do it for me, bro.
That was terrible, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I got hope for that defensive end or the edge rusher, like they call it.
yeah.
Even though I'm a Gator fan, I do feel like there was a better linebacker on the board.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, though there was the Chris Paul was there.
Chris Paul was there. Kobe King.
Yeah, and but like I said, for me, it's a C plus. Eshan, what you got?
I think a C for me is fair. The cornerback one is what killed me too. I mean, and look, I want to give these players, I want to be fair and give these guys a chance. As of right now, it's entirely speculation for everybody and for all of us. But I just think this draft didn't do it for me, man. I got to be honest. I just, again, as of this point, it's speculation. Who knows how it'll turn out? A C could end up being an A. Great. I'd love it. Could end up being a bust again. Who knows? But as of right now, I think for me, C, it's average for me.
I wonder if any of these kids we took today were our 30 visits at all. I wonder.
I don't know.
Booker.
Blue was
Booker-
Jaden Blue was a
Booker
30
was.
visit.
They had dinner with Booker. They had a dinner with Booker.
And Siobhan Ravel was a 30
yeah.
visit, like the crappy corner that we got.
I saw one draft that had us taking Booker, but it was in the second.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's right. Yeah. A lot of
He was
people
a late first round pick.
he was a reach, man. He was a reach.
It was a reach, man.
There was people that mentioned him, but
Plenty of good
was
guards
not that high.
too, man.
I think I would have rather had Jalen Walker even though he doesn't have a real position. I would rather have him over this
I only
guy.
get mad. I get mad at those picks when there's other guys better than him at that position still there.
Yes.
Right.
So if you
Yes.
tell me we could have had a better guard than Booker, that's why I get upset.
Right.
Yep. That's
yeah.
what I say.
He was
Because we
my
need the
go-to.
position. Just make the right pick.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. If there's a better guard, then why not take the better guard that was there? Like that's my thing, man.
Yeah. No, I got you on that one.
So-
I agree.
That's why I'm at with it, man. I'm just, look, this is about to be oh boy.
This is gonna be a
They
It's gonna be a bad season, guys.
no matter what we drafted.
Remember how they
Man,
had
y'all don't have
Tyler
no
Guy?
faith. Y'all don't have
Remember
no
they were
faith.
showing.
Oh
remember
yeah, I
they
forgot.
showing
Shotty
Tyler Guy?
Hottie, 17-0.
I like
They're
that.
gonna hype every single draft pick. They're gonna hype. They're gonna
The
see,
UDFAs.
They're gonna hype every UDFAs. But I still think we can get a couple UDFAs. We always do. It seems every year we get like 1 to 2, and they turn out to start.
We always get at least one that ends up being better than our draft picks.
You got Scotty Too Hottie in his inaugural season. You got
Scotty.
Mingo coming in. You got all of these people.
Foots replied
two
to
all-pro-
Clarence Hill. Foots replied to Clarence Hill Jr. by saying, when Clarence said Blue is not an every down back, thank Tony Pollard. Foots said he's faster than Pollard, maybe a better day one receiver threat too.
Classic hype, bro. These guys are hyping them up already
So
before
he's
training
saying,
camp started.
he's saying Blue was better than a day one receiver.
Of course.
Wow, a long snapper just got drafted.
Oh, these dudes is so funny, bro. I know these dudes, man.
They
Man,
change colors like a chameleon. They just
First
change.
tweet, I guess, has for this draft class.
I guess that because they didn't get a weapon. Of course, that's why he's not happy.
No, those
He
guys
wanted
are,
a weapon.
those
Now
guys
he's
are
lying and
awesome.
saying he guessed half of these picks. These dudes are amazing.
You did not guess shit, bro. You
He said he
said Ted
guessed half of
McMillan
these
the whole time. All you
He's
said was Ted
lying.
McMillan. Lying up the ass, bro.
He is
No,
lying, dude.
they're idiots.
He probably doesn't even know any of
Nobody
these
guessed
guys.
this draft. Nobody saw these picks coming. The way
Nobody
this
saw
thing
this.
No, but the only one that you could say we saw was the Savon Revel pick, because I said that they would probably get him. I said that. But apart from that, I did not guess a single other pick right.
And guess
Somebody
what?
said, "What are they doing? Who the f is going to catch the ball?" They are mad.
Mingo, bro. What do you mean, Mingo?
Minga.
See, they
Minga.
I thought they liked Will. I thought they liked Will McClay.
The
Apparently,
Will McClay we trust.
What's their slogan? And Will McClay we trust is
And
their
Will
The Will
slogan.
McClay we trust.
I don't
That's their
understand.
slogan.
I'm confused.
no,
I'm
man, they
confused.
only want
So now
this guy.
now we against Will McClay?
That's
No,
their
all of a
slogan.
sudden they didn't get the weapon they wanted.
Wow. They just
Like,
gonna turn on your
No,
back.
these
like
guys are
turn
idiots,
on
bro.
your boy
Like I was
that?
watching their pre-draft coverage. They literally had like 4 names, and they were all receivers and running backs. They didn't talk about anyone else. So if you want to lie and say that you guessed this draft, then go ahead. But I'm not gonna believe a shit that you say.
You know what the James Harden fucking guy said? This is his Twitter. The Cowboys about to put one of the offensive linemen in the slot. Eagles, Washington, and Giants better watch out. We got 20 offensive linemen. Let's go. Fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
he doesn't watch football, man. He does not watch
He's an
football.
idiot, man.
He's an idiot, bro. Like if you gotta realize, it doesn't mean shit if you have all these weapons and Dak is getting sacked in like 1 second.
Nah. They look at the names behind the jerseys and the positions. That's it.
Yep.
I don't really give a shit about it.
I don't really care about these bums
Notice
anymore.
like what fucks today's pickup like is the Shamar James pick from Florida, the linebacker.
Yeah.
Besides that, I mean, and honestly, this last pick no big deal, but there was, I think, better defensive tackles out there than this kid. Because he wasn't, if he's a one tech, he wasn't the starter. Because I could be mistaken, but Maryland had, I'm just going off the top of my head, I could have sworn Maryland either had Phillips or
They had Jordan Phillips, you're right.
that's what I'm saying. So he wasn't
He was the
starter.
backup.
Bro, there's still a big one tech out there. This kid, no one's talking about him. Cam Hosley from Boston College, man. Zeke Biggers is still out there.
Notre Dame guy still there.
Who?
Isn't the Notre Dame guy still there, or is he gone?
Howard Cross. He's like 6 foot 310. That's why he's still out there. But he's a scrappy dude.
He'll have more effort than Mozzie.
Yeah, he's Mozzie's size and he's Mozzie's weight, but he's 6 foot.
Well, that's a wrap for the draft. And we don't. My grades are C. Everybody else got a C, I think.
Yeah, I think we're on the same.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll just give it a C. Why not? I'll be generous.
Now there's going to be a lot of bullcrap training camp videos and fake excitement like they did for Hoko, like they did for Tyler Guyton last year, saying he was mauling people at training camp and all this stuff about to happen. Don't believe the hype,
Even though
man.
he was mauling bums.
They were comparing him to Eric Williams last year, man. You believe that?
It's the same song and dance.
Blasphemy.
People are gonna get like so hyped about all.
They're gonna think that one of these D tackles is gonna be like Warren Sapp or Aaron Donald. That's what they're gonna say.
Probably they're probably gonna say that.
We'll be back, Nate Dawg. Just getting a break from YouTube. You need to take a break from Cowboy YouTube too.
Believe me, you'll be a million times more productive.
It feels so right when we come
Hey,
back.
there won't be anything to talk about though. We're
Right,
officially the dog days.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
not
guess
gonna.
what? I'm good. I'm happy.
What are y'all talking about? Rookie minicamp starting 2 weeks.
Man,
I'm not doing no live stream for rookie minicamp.
So when are you gonna stream next, Fifth?
yes.
Man, I'm in the. Bro, we probably preseason.
So like training camp, preseason.
Unless something happen crazy, put Parsons or something like that.
You never know with the Cowboys.
You never know these dudes.
Yeah, unless something crazy happen like that or a trade or something big, that I'm out of here, man. But to be honest with you, and he's trying to tell you this is my first time ever being live in the offseason. I will always be gone.
Yeah. He before, if you go to the past, he never was like an off season around
Once
this.
the season was in, I was gone.
Oh yeah. It was always a summer break. So,
Yeah, always. I always
always a summer break.
We need a break from this team, bro.
Yeah, we do. We got our
This
draft.
team is crazy, bro.
It is crazy. Everybody.
I'm just happy that I get to actually do work. As opposed to
we get to take a break.
Actually be productive with my
What
life.
the hell? Someone says they want to oil. Okay, I'm done. I'm not reading that.
Dude, I don't give. I could give less than a fuck. This is just a side fun thing.
Hey guys, but before we come back in a few months, Shadi Hadi going 17-0. Mingo's gonna be the next Randy Moss, and we're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Hey, we just drafted Warren Sapp too.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't forget,
We
just
drafted Aaron Donald and Warren Sapp in the same
But
draft.
hey, and let's not
That's what
forget
I'm saying.
Dak Prescott's better than Joe Montana and Tom Brady.
And don't forget, Roundtable will be.
We got Lawrence Taylor. We got all of them, man.
Yeah, man.
Everybody enjoy their Saturday. We out of here, man.
Take care, brothers.
Peace.